Right.
Yeah.
And we're back. Well, kind of. Right, it's been a while since we last played, so this might be not quite lining up with what happened last time, but I think we're just about to leave Gondolin. However, in the morning, at roll call, one of your numbers suspiciously, absent. Captain looks about, and then the Sultan appears. You'll have to forgive me for spiriting away one of your members at such a crucial juncture. I required their services on one of my other vessels. I assure you not any less pertinent to saving this sphere.
What? You do
Why?
realize he was the only one who could properly sail the ship, right?
Oh, your captain here is more than capable. And with what we've planned, Merwin, I believe the job would fall to you as well. But
Yeah.
to sweeten
And
the deal somewhat, let's say I shall owe you a favor. So you will just have to forgive me.
just slowly sidle up next to Sol. He does realize we kind of owe him like 6 favors already, right? No? Okay.
I
Sure.
should look over the maps a bit, I suppose, that's going to be the case.
That's the other issue I was wondering. He was also our navigator. Does anyone else know how to use navigation?
Oh,
We can a
What am I
little bit.
answering for? I'm not part of the crew.
Well, until we can hire maybe a new navigator, or if we can't find one, I will just have to make do. On top of my other duties, but... Well...
Howard and I could maybe help out a little bit as well.
Well, the maps are in the map room if you wish to peruse them. Guess I'll take the helm. Thanks for that, Sultan. Well... I guess we'll set out then. Everyone return to your stations. And the captain goes up to the helm.
If there's ever a time for crack open a boy with a cold one, this is it.
Indeed.
Shame it doesn't work anymore.
And so you set out, I guess, from Gondolin. Morale is a bit lower than hoped, but can't be helped. This should take about a day with the speed you've got. Maybe a day and a half. Anyone wanna do anything while on this little journey?
I've got a thing, but I'll let everyone else do their thing first if they have anything.
Is there any prep work I could do to get things as efficient as possible for getting the ship airborne?
I mean, yeah, you could start bending some of the lumber, shaping it, you know, working with
That's what.
what's his name? I need to pull up the ship manifesto. Hang on. Dwarf friend. He can help you make some of the
Yeah,
metal
actually-
fastenings.
I don't
Yeah,
think you added him to the manifesto, did you?
Give me a second, it will be in my notes somewhere.
Hang on, it's loading.
I want to say Gunter, but definitely ain't Gunter.
It's Griggle.
Wriggle. Who's the second G?
I'd also have Jetsam and the Sultan. if they wanted help.
Yep.
And get to work.
Yep, roll me some tools with... int?
Okay. Carpenters?
Yep, if you want to start with the lumber, sure, carpenters.
Okie dokie. Do I have advantage because people are helping?
Hey, you've got your buddy, yeah. They're helping.
Yay!
That's an odd-looking advantage.
That is not with advantage. That was not rolled with advantage. Grumble. That's better.
Okay, okay. Hang on, I need the other piece of paper. I need to make a note. Okay. Anything else happening on the ship? Just a lot of sawing and hammering coming from the hold.
Crap would make her best glass of lime juice and ask the sultan to spirit it away to Wes.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
Togo is gonna look out on the sea if there's any signs of, weather, waves, anything.
Okay, do me a investigation check, I suppose. Is it studying the lay of the land, so to speak? No, it's basically flat as a mirror, except for maybe some slight surface waves. I mean, clouds are
Okay.
still passing overhead. I think they might be raining off a little in the distance, but it's like the sea itself is extremely calm.
Yeah.
So,
No one else doing
anything you're
anything?
doing?
She's gonna just clean up her notes,
Okay,
flush things out.
fair enough. Crackjaw, that was something you wanted to do?
Yeah, just at some point, quickly dipping on Merwin. Hey, Merwin, can I borrow your brain for a quick sec?
Sure, what's up? He has not stopped working and is just talking to you while he's working away.
Okay, I've had a couple of ideas, and I want to pick your brain about it. Would you say that chemical or mineral is a better conductor for arcane energy?
Blueprints would be easier, but we haven't.
Conductors we're using on the ship are more mineral based.
Be easier, but we
Mineral. Okay, good. Could I borrow some of your old tinkering set if you haven't? Could I use them? Borrow some of your old tinkering
Yep,
set if you
Yep, sorry. Do a thing real quick, yep.
Kinda using them. Just
Uh,
gestures to the entire work around him.
I know that's carpenters and smithing. I meant more tinkering, like fucking with stuff. Do you have a spare set, or can I just borrow yours for like a night once in a while?
Well, when you're currently using your carpenter's tools and maybe your smithing tools for, the metal later, your tinkerer's tools you're currently not using. They're up in your cabin. But up to you.
I pull a roll of tools from my hat and hand it to him. Anything's missing, I'll keelhaul you.
Of course,
No,
you've
no,
got a
no,
spare
worry,
set
don't
in
worry.
your hat.
I do.
Okay, it'll be fine. I just I had an idea, and I wanna work on it to distract me from this and just broad spectrum, just this. You know?
I gotcha.
Yeah. I'm literally in the room next to you. If you needed me, you can just knock on the door. I'll be up there when I'm not needed. That's
I'll be fine. Worst comes to worst, I'll just make some of my own.
I mean, that... you could do that.
You've seen me before.
Have I? Sorry,
I don't have the tools I need. I can, if I spend some time concentrating, I can make some tools.
the old red matter's not really in its strongest point at the moment.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Work on whatever you need to work on. When it fails and you need another set of eyes in it, let me know.
Okay, and if it doesn't work, I may need your help, but it should be fine.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll probably need that. Just heads back to his room, starts fucking with a little something he's working on.
Yep. Anything specific or just messing about?
For now, it's getting experience more than anything direct.
Okay, fair enough. Right, and so the journey passes relatively uneventfully. A day and a night. I'm pretty sure everyone's full rested. And you arrive back at Mintarn. The port seems calm. Passing Scatterrock's Isle on the way in. Nothing out of the ordinary there either.
If we catch a dragon being hungry. What?
Right. The captain calls everyone up on deck. Right, so we're in port. Gonna be here a while, until the ship's done anyways. Right, let's see here. Got some coin to hand out to everyone. The crew is very happy to hear that news. Right. Hands Crackja a big sack of coin. Hands Togo, Grapfen, Mervin. Hands some to Sol as well. Small sack for each one of the crew. Christ, she hasn't done this in a while. She's really been slacking. You each get 2,740 gold coins.
Jesus!
Yep,
Oh my god!
that's
Oh,
the loot
carry
to
this.
distribute done.
I don't know. I can barely carry them.
You'll have to
Okay,
leave
wait,
it in your
can you
cabin
say the
for the
number
most.
again?
Get left in the cabin.
2,740 gold coins.
Okay.
There was
Yeah.
just
Ooh,
about
neat.
close to 14k to go around.
Holy cow.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
well that's going in other items as assigned.
Quick question.
Yes?
Was Mintarn the place that had the artificer's tool for sale?
Don't
It was the place with the pirate lords, actually. No, so I don't think that's Mintarn.
think so, no.
Pirate Lords.
Where would that
Oh,
have
the
been?
Pirate Lords. Yeah, that's Luskan.
Yeah,
That's
that
Luskan.
was
Yeah,
definitely Luskan, that is true.
That was the the Kai Captains, or
Yep.
whatever it was. I
Yes.
think it was,
True.
Yeah. They're Pirate Lords. I would be concerned.
Right, so, Crackjaw, I want you to head over to the jail, see if they've still got Callus in their clasps, if they haven't hung him yet. See if you can squeeze him for all he knows about Tentrix.
Mm-hmm.
Merwin, I want you to head over to the harbor master, see if you can get a crew together and a spot on the harbor where we can dry dock the ship. Bob, I want you to set up a work rota. Have the crew half on, half off. Help Merwin with whatever he needs. Other than that, enjoy port, everybody.
Hi, Captain. You mind if I take Togo with me?
Oh, where?
Hmm,
We're going to try and have a few words with Cankle Nuts. Callus, the dumb bitch who thought he could take us in the middle of the street.
Oh, that guy.
So Togo, do you want to
By
go
your
with
permission,
him?
of course.
No, sure.
Okay. So you two depart for the jail. Right. Mervin. What are you doing?
Aye. What the captain said, we're gonna go see if we can get a spot on the docks.
Right, you make your way off the boat, go along the harbor to the harbor master's office. As you approach, you see the stocky old man sit up and look out at you. Stands up, opens the door for you. Ah, that's the ship then. Me and the crew been waiting nigh on 3 weeks for you lot to arrive. Not that I'm complaining, it's all been paid for by what's his name? Ah, Lord Castander, you say. We've been expecting yours, and we're ready and roaring to get stuck in. Not every day we got to work on an airship.
What?
What?
Yep.
Who?
Who?
Yes? He looks down at you, sees that you're very confused. You're with the voyage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the ship we've been hired to do work for. All paying up in front.
By? By who?
Lord Castellant, I said.
Lord? Do I recognize that name?
Do me a history check with disadvantage.
Atalanta. I've
It's
not
only
spelled that right.
disadvantage because we haven't played so long we forgot.
No, you would have very little chance of knowing who this is. Nope, I've got no clue who Lord Castellanter is.
I mean, I was... Airship?
Yes, airship. Gonna refit your ship to become an airship. It's gonna be very interesting. Also, you gotta tell me that trick about dry docking a ship without dry docking it. This is gonna be... It just rubs his hands together.
What?
Oh! Oh, I see. Someone spotted your bullshit last time.
I was planning on doing upgrades on the ship. Now I was going to ask if there was a spot on the port record dry dock.
Yes, we've got the corner right over there set aside for you, and crew's all ready.
What? Like, have you got materials and stuff and things for this?
Yeah. We're all ready to get to work. We've been waiting 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
You're telling me that I could have had this ship flying 3 weeks ago, Val?
Possibly.
What? Give me one moment to get the captain, real quick.
Right.
But we'll get.
Sure,
we'll go over.
I'll rouse the crew then. I'll see you in a bit then. Look forward to working with you, and shakes your hand very vigorously. Basically lifts you up from the floor doing that.
In my armor? Oh God!
Yeah, he's a strong old man.
Pleasure to work with you, to Captain, and just zooms off. Captain.
Okay, as you run back to the ship, you see a pompously dressed man standing at the side of the dock, holding like a scroll. And as you approach, you hear, Lord Castander of Waterdeep cordially invites the esteemed Professor Emeritus, adjutant to the Risen Empress, keeper of the hidden library of Sholung, Soliana Silstra, the High Priest Togodoros of Atlantia, and if she's not too busy, Mrs. Krapfen Schwarzenegger Alagondar, to a light lunch at the Red Ruin Fest Hall.
What?
Soul just looks at Crap and looks like we have a date.
What?
What?
Oh, thank God I'm not there. Oh,
I mean, I don't think we can say no, can we?
Could you give us a few minutes to freshen up?
Oh, certainly.
Thanks.
Well, I shall inform my master, and he just walks off.
Weird things are happening.
The captain comes out back on the deck, looks extremely confused. What was that all about? What did he say?
We've been invited to lunch.
By this Lord Castander, who is also given us a spot to dry dock a crew to work on the ship and has apparently been waiting 3 weeks to turn this boat into an airship. I didn't
And
have
has
the
paid
idea
for
to
it
turn
all.
it into...
Apparently.
And it's paid for it all, yeah. I didn't know I know I wanted to make
Mervin,
the boat an
do
airship.
me
thing
an
for-
intelligence check real quick.
Yeah. Okay. That's a saving throw, not a check.
Thinking
Panic.
back on it, you had the idea to turn this boat into like a proper airship less than 3 weeks ago.
It was less than 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
How has the crew been hired before I even came up with the idea? They also mentioned about being able to dry dock without a dry dock. I'm confused. I'm scared. I don't trust it. I don't like it. No one wants to fuck with me.
Isn't that what the Sultan did?
It
It
is
is
what the Sultan did,
Remove
yeah.
the water around the boat.
You're not currently there, Togo. You
Oh,
went
right.
with Crackjaw and missed
Hey,
your
Crackjaw,
invitation.
you're not getting a light lunch.
nope, no lunch for me. My
Um,
lunch.
Soul is like very confusedly using prestidigitation to like fix her hair, but has no idea what's happening.
What were those titles that the messenger addressed you with? Are you retired from a professorship, Soliana?
No. Well, not yet. Technically not a professor.
That is...
This sounds like just wild ideas.
This is gonna probably be timey-wimey.
Timey-wimey bullshit.
Spheres colliding nonsense is probably what this is gonna be.
Probably means that in the future, Sol's a professor. And those other
Yeah,
titles I wasn't
and
paying
those other
attention to.
titles. Well, it probably means that Our Lady who went to the other side of the world eventually makes it home. She did offer me a job. Oh boy. You know, maybe she takes off the cloak she has covering her robe of stars and goes and stashes it in her. That if they think I'm this, I probably should just wear the robe of stars.
You know, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I can get this done in maybe a day if I've got a full crew working on it. Probably not, but you know what I mean.
might be a tad optimistic there, but well, he's doing us a favor, whoever this Lord Castellanter is. So, Crapfen, would you be willing to feel this guy out, see what he's all about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We should. Yeah. If there's strings, we should know what the strings are.
Indeed,
I can
indeed.
wear my finest apron, which is this. I don't have anything.
I suppose it'll have to do, right?
So, can you do your make
Polish
things
alphabet.
clean?
Yeah.
I think you can
I
tell
find
what
it-
we had the last week to eat on my apron.
Yes. I clean up crap fun real nice.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, unbeknownst to Crackjaw and Togo, those two arrive at the local jail. It's a low sandstone building, barred windows, dark small door in front of you.
Alright. So, I think I'm gonna start by digging through his mind. Because, last time I checked, he tried to kill himself, and every time he dies, he just comes back. So, I don't really want to give him the option. If in the off chance it doesn't work, that's why I brought you, Togo, because, you've got a silver fucking tongue on you.
I do.
You do. You don't realize it, but, you've got a way with words, and I've got a way with violence, so I was thinking good guard, bad guard.
Oh, okay. Do you have
Yeah.
a mirror?
A mirror?
Yeah.
No, those
want
are
to see that.
fucking expensive.
Oh, I just wanted to see that silver tongue.
Oh, it's a matter of phrasing. Silver tongue means that you've got really good ability to use words. It's I think it's an idiom or a phrase. I forget the term.
An idiot?
But you don't literally have a
I
silver
get that a
tongue.
lot.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. I don't know why we came here first instead of asking for permission to see him, but you know, I guess we're here.
Well, it's the
Do we
jailhouse.
need
It
a
is where
permit?
you would ask for permission.
I figured I would have asked the lady of the land because you know,
You gonna
it's semantics.
Crackjaw would not. He wouldn't want to bother the tyrant for like such a small thing, like visiting a prisoner.
Yeah, true. I guess. All right. Can you? Do you want to try and get us in the door? Because I feel like if I do it, they're just going to put me in here instead of letting us visit. They're going to make mine indefinite. So, yeah. You good?
Oh, I'm muted. I knock on the door.
Yes.
Oh, hello. We were hoping we'd get a meeting with a prisoner.
Come in then.
What was his name?
Callus. Captain Callus.
You gonna come in from the street or you gonna stand out there?
Yeah, we're coming,
Yeah,
sorry.
probably.
Alright. Hi, yeah.
Okay, you walk
Um,
in. It's a low corridor with like a desk and a tired-looking guard behind it. Alright, what you want?
Yeah, we would like to talk to Captain Callus. If you still have him here.
He looks up from his like papers and kind of gives you a squinty eyes and like, hang on. Turns to the character. I recognize you. You're the one who brought him in the first place. Ah, well, this is poetic, I suppose.
It's a bit of an interrogation of sorts.
Well, you're lucky then. Because we tried to hang him, but we couldn't.
What?
For piratery, of course. I suppose it's good you came when you did, because he hasn't taken food or water. Like, at all.
That's. He's. Wait. You couldn't hang him because of litigation or because.
Well, we couldn't, anyways. Both of you do me a perception check.
This will go great. Just make sure it's normal. Yep. Perception.
Okay. Togo. Oh yeah, character 2. You notice his left hand is heavily wrapped in bandages. Well, I got another fella down there in the corridor watching him. He's a merc, but you can trust him. You can talk to
Merc?
Callus if you want.
Will do.
Does he bite? And I pointed his hand.
Oh, who? Callus? No, he doesn't bite.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Does the merc?
Oh, run along now.
This should be interesting. A merc, huh? Oh yeah. Alright, let's go find our little treasure and give him a bit of a squeeze.
Well, you walk down the corridor. You see a oddly dressed man sitting in front of on a chair, like near a cell. Wrought iron bars. Cell door.
Do I recognize any paraphernalia on the merc? Anything recognizable?
Yeah, you've traveled in that region. You see them sometimes in Am. Travelers from the desert usually dress in that fashion. 2 scimitars on his hip, and metal, like, bandings on his ears, shaping them to be, pointy-tipped, like an elf's ears.
Huh. Well.
Good day, my friend. Looking for Callus, are you? He gestures at the cell. Don't worry about me, my lips are sealed.
I would assume so. You're a far leg from home.
You don't know how true that is, my friend.
So, has our little baby boy been behaving himself?
You look in the cell, he's sitting cross-legged in the middle of a very barren cell, all the furniture pushed all the way to the edge. He looks emaciated, tired. Well, go ahead, my friend.
Is he gagged, tied, or is he just sitting
Nope,
there?
just sitting there.
Well, look at you. You've never looked better, Callus.
It's you. Huh. To think I once had a grudge against you. I just see now
A
that you
grudge?
butt the rod my master used to get me to this place. What can I do for you? My master commands me to, see. to hear and to tell, and so I shall.
Ah, well, that's incredibly generous, considering. That'll make things easier if you're here to tell. Now, Val, here's the stickler of a point. I
Mhm.
don't remember what I came here to ask him. It's been months.
Well, he's a pirate who's
Mhm.
been possibly in contact with a certain other
Right up.
pirate.
That's right. Yeah, we're looking for that place. Where's my notes? Was it Dry Dock or what the hell was that place called?
Driftwood Docks.
Driftwood Dogs. Thank you. God, that's going to take me a while to look for that.
That's the place you learned about, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's where. Not Black Knife. Tentrix. That's where Tentrix has gone to.
Yep.
Right. We're looking for a location, and one you may or may not be familiar with.
Oh, and what is that?
Driftwood Docks. Ring familiar?
I have been. Looking for Tentrix, are you then?
Oh, that makes things significantly easier. Correct. Where?
Neilantha Isles, but that won't help you.
Neilantha Isles, huh?
You've heard that Tentrix is down there somewhere. You've heard that before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you want to be a little more specific? Mm-hmm. Skaug? Ioma? Valen?
Well, if you ever travel to the Neilantha Isles, you can not miss it. First, you see the fogbacks, covering an area nigh the size of the Isles of Mintarn in fog.
Hmm.
That is where he hides. But even knowing that, I won't help you either.
Go on.
Well, the entire area is craggy cliffs hiding just below the waterline. If you don't know the actual route in, and if you don't dispel the fog, it will spell certain doom.
So, what you're saying is, if you're going by water, you're going to have a real bad time, right?
Well,
Unless you have someone who knows the way, right?
perhaps.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Togo, but this sounds a lot like someone who knows the way.
You want us to take him with us?
I mean, unless he knows how to give us a map, and if he really does want to stay here and watch, listen, tell. Or he knows someone else who knows the way.
Well, can we just fly there?
Shit!
What?
And that also will not help you. Driftwood Docks is a fortress of cobbled together from sunken and wrecked ships in the middle of a vast field of sandbanks and cliffs and wrecks, and even if you could fly, well, there's so many cannons on the damn thing, it would shoot you out of the sky.
So, what we need is a guide and colours, I'm assuming. Is that what you're trying to tell me here, Callus?
Well, if you think you can take me from this cell, you're welcome to try.
I heard you had a little incident with the guillotine, or the noose. Not sure which they prefer up here. And it didn't take.
They did say hanging.
Hmm.
Oh, is that what they were trying to do?
Interesting, because I thoroughly remember the last time we tried to bring you here. Your tongue was almost a victim of all this. What changed?
That was before I knew that this is where I needed to be. And he looks around his cell. It is obvious if you've got eyes to see.
Hmm. What the fuck's he talking about, Togu?
I don't know.
Just look over at the merc. Just sort of like, what the fuck is he on about?
He nods his head towards the cell. Raises an eyebrow.
Right.
I guess I'll inspect the cell.
Okay, do me an investigation check.
If I can find it.
Don't I know that? I know that way too well. Okay, yeah, You start to lean closer to the bars of the cell. You feel a heat radiating off those bars. You try to, like, move your hand a little closer to the bars. And you can start to feel your fur singeing as you get closer, and then you pull your hand back.
What's that smell?
These-
These bars are really hot.
What?
Crackjob.
Touch it.
Okay, Crackjob, what do you do?
Huh? Now, what have I got on me at the moment? Let's see. No, he'd kill me if I used that. Guess I grab a torch and just sort of prod the bars a bit.
Yep, you prod the bars with the torch. The torch immediately lights.
I see.
And looking closer at those iron bars, that's not iron. Well, it's iron in a sense.
Do I as a person know what that iron is, but would Crackjaw know what that is?
Would Crackjaw know what infernal iron is? Probably not. I don't think
Probably
he's
not,
ever
no.
been.
If he's been, he's come off a lot better than he should have. That's weird.
Well, it's just
Why?
infernal iron, my friend.
Why the hell is infernal? Like devil iron? Is that a thing?
Aye. And if you look closely, it's not just a door made of them, it's an entire cube encircling the whole thing.
Why the hells have they put him in a box made of devil metal?
Perhaps it was not active at the time. They didn't know.
Huh. I can
Have
see
you worked for
why
some kind of devil?
he's mentioned multiple times. He kind of screamed it at us the first time, remember? He works for the devil.
Oh, like Assman.
Asmodeus, yes.
Yeah,
Well,
did he put you in timeout for being such a failure?
Did he actually put you in the naughty corner?
Well, he
you
simply
fucked
put
up?
me where I needed to be, and now I wait.
That
It's
sounds a lot
to
like he
arrive.
That
put you
sounds
in-
an awful lot like he put you
put
in
you in the
timeout.
naughty corner. Yeah.
Anything else you want to know about Tentrix?
How much do you know about Tentrix?
He tried to recruit me into his little scheme. But he kind of rejected me for having my soul laid claim to by another. For a man with that many contracts on his soul, he sure is choosy. He told me there was another
Oh.
captain he had high hopes in. Perhaps he found what he needed.
Another captain, huh?
I think
And who might that be?
I think he said it was the Dread Captain?
Wait.
Ow!
The Dread Captain. Why does that sound familiar?
Oh,
Wait.
it's the
Yeah,
Oh.
that's that guy. Oh no.
it's the spider.
Yeah. Didn't
heard?
his,
Something else about that as well.
his ship sank?
Yep.
I guess he didn't agree to his terms. Interesting. Oh no, we gotta go back. Did we ever actually figure out the connection?
What connection?
The one about the story we heard about a specific man showing up in the Dale? Did we ever make that connection?
Probably
I can't
not.
remember if we did. Nope. Oh shit. Did they kill him or did they just take him?
That I don't
'Cause
know.
He was meant to be nearly invincible, wasn't he? And they took him down? Jesus.
Who's that?
The Dread Pirate. The rumors? Remember?
No, I meant Jesus.
Oh. It's some guy I met down in the desert. He was a bit of a funny cleric. Don't worry about it. Ugh. He was real fond of Lathander, if that makes any sense. But anyway, moving on. So he was after a captain, and he found the Dread Pirate. But you said he had a lot of contracts. How much do you actually know about Tentrix?
Well, I've met him.
You know what he looks like.
Aye.
I mean, we know what he looks like too.
Yep, you sure do.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, the tentacle face with the black tears.
Oh yeah. Again, memory, time, not good combinations for me.
Correct. It's been more than a month at least.
Yeah. So, who else has contracts on his soul then?
I don't know who, but I could tell. It's more than one contract on there.
Just more than one? No guess, set a number?
Well, it is difficult to have more than one contract on your soul, so I would say 2 would be an educated guess.
Well,
Ah,
I
but
guess
before it
there's the one
arrives, I can give you a hint on where to start with them. To give you the best chances of actually reaching him, the Sea Tower of Urfong. That's where the magician hides that controls the mist.
Well, that solves that little mystery. We were looking for a sea tower, just not sure which one. Now we know. Well,
Do you know what it is?
yeah, we've got it pointed out on the map. Wait. Oh god. Wes didn't take the maps with him, did he?
Surely not. I mean, they're captains, aren't they?
Bloody well hope so. How to make things real fucking hard. 'Cause
Okay.
I scribbled a bit.
And as you're talking, you can hear the approaching pitter-patter of small feet on cobblestone. And now, we go over to the other group. Craftsman Soul. You had some
Oh,
time
boy.
to prepare. Are you gonna set out for the Red Ruin Fest Hall?
Do we even know where that is?
I mean, you'd have to ask around, but shouldn't be too hard to find. Mintarn's pretty well known for its taverns and fest halls. Someone must know where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll find a guard on the docks and ask them if they know where it is. They can point us in the right direction.
Yep, he points you at the second peak in Mintarn. One of them is the Tyrant's Castle, the other one, on top of it, is the Red Ruin Fest Hall.
Thank you. Soul looks at Crapfin. Shall we go have lunch?
I guess we have to.
Let's see what nonsense this is.
I have a
Well,
feeling
that's-
it's the bad kind of nonsense.
It's gonna be the weird kind. So I guess we make our way to the fest hall.
Yep. Well,
Very
it's a
confused.
long hall, big doors, bright open windows. And as you enter, you see a man sitting in the middle of a very long table, handing a few coins to a child, and the child just runs off. Ah, welcome, welcome. The man has flowing long black hair, starched shirt, golden chains here and there, rings, a watch, everything. Welcome, welcome. I'm a big fan. Come in. Have a seat.
You. Soul looks concernedly at Crapfun.
Crap was mightily panicking,
uh,
trying to hide it.
to what do we owe the pleasure?
Oh, I'm such a big fan. He vigorously shakes her hand. Some of your works are my favorites in my private library, like the catalogs of relics and samples recovered from the monstrous continent, or feastables and the realms of the giants. Those are my favorites. Come, sit. You have no recollection of ever writing any of those titles.
Baffled, she sits down. Because she can't think to do anything else.
Ah, did Togodoro's not come with you? That's a shame. Now here, have a look at the menu, and he shoves some menus over at you. Hang on, like, in players' journals, all players, save changes. It's in handouts. Enjoy.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
I need to see. Where is it?
What are we getting?
Oh.
Do 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 do.
Uh-huh. I'm looking for one in particular. Okay. Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Mm.
okay. Yeah. Okay. Ah. No giant space hamster. Shame.
Well, it's all on me. Order as much as you like. Oh, I should probably introduce myself. Ash Castander at your service.
It's a pleasure. It is a pleasure. How did you know we were here? Or we were coming here?
Oh, it's somewhat of my business to know things. But He looks at you, he looks at Crapfin for a second. Looks at his watch. It seems like I've made a bit of a mistake. Did the matrimony not go through then? Ah. My mistake. My apologies. Well, that's perfect actually. Miss Crapfin, then. Could I
What?
implore you to cook me a dish if you're so willing, since it's not on the menu. It's a dish I'm rather fond of. It's a chicken pot pie. The materials would all be in the kitchen if you're not too bothered.
Sure.
Soul is trying very hard to look polite and
Of
just
course.
looking at Crapfin with giant eyes.
Crapfin thinks there's basically anything to get away from here. Yes.
Soul's pleading, no, okay, can I help?
I'll
Okay.
be off cooking then.
You'll just have to butcher the
So
chicken, but I'm sure you'll manage.
Oh no.
Well, Crapfin, you
Off
make your
goes.
way to the kitchen. The cook looks a little perturbed, but doesn't say anything. And he nods you to a chopping board, and there's the corpse of a creature that could generously be described as a chicken.
Can I tell what it is?
You've got no idea what this is, but it looks like this.
Is it? Come on.
I've sent it privately.
Yeah, that is very chicken-like. Mm-hmm.
Is it what I think it is?
I think it is.
Hang on.
It does have chicken feet.
Hang on.
I've not
need to
put
check.
the picture publicly.
I know. I'm gonna send her another picture and see if it's the same one. Do I have it? I don't think I have it. Hang on. Keep going.
Do I
I'm gonna
feel like
find
I
it.
can make this into something edible?
I mean, you could probably carve some meat off of it. Just has to be enough for a pie, I suppose.
I know who this
Yeah.
is.
So, Miss Soliana, I'm a big fan. Would you be willing to tell me of your journey so far? I'm very much looking forward to the book, I must say.
Have I closed shows?
Still in the
Maybe
midst
you'll
of it,
find out.
so- I mean, I wouldn't want to spoil the book. It would ruin my sales. I'm still putting things together, but it's been a brief but long journey. I guess. Is the put it.
Well,
It feels like
that's
we've been going for more than we have.
that's certainly a way
We've
to
seen a
put
lot.
it. Yes, yes. Well, if I can recommend the Mabadan oysters, they're imported from the Shining Seas. Those are especially good.
Mm. Sure. I don't often indulge in the raw seafood myself, but
Understandable.
I'll take your recommendation.
At that moment, the child returns, hands him a bag and a bottle. Ah, excellent. If you just wait over there. Just pats the child on the head, points. Right, and he pours himself a glass of a greenish, odd-looking wine. Are you familiar with the Isles of Mintarn, Miss Soliana?
I've been through here once, but never for very long. And it was not exactly a recreational visit.
I see. My family has long since done business on this isle. You're aware that red dragons dwell here?
I am, yes.
The one I'm speaking of is currently the Hundara on the Isle of Skadark.
Indeed.
He's not the one my family had business with. That was Skadark himself, and he takes something from the bag, rolls it around his hands. Yes, he was a very good business partner. You see he's holding, like, an orb? It's kind of beige looking.
Okay.
Yes, red dragons have long since dwelled on these isles, and Skadarak himself could trace his lineage back all the way to Tiamat.
That's impressive.
Aye.
I didn't realize dragons kept that good genealogy.
Well,
Interesting.
Skadarak was an interesting fellow. Obsessed with magical items of all such. Very much interested
Ah.
in the old civilization of Netheril, if you're familiar with.
I've read a few papers, but it's not something I've been able to dive into.
Understandable. Yeah, this will be fine. I very much look forward to the conclusion of this story. Don't you?
Decided. I don't know. It's hard to know. It's hard to look forward to the end when you're in the middle.
Oh, isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth?
Actually, never really know what's going to happen. The end for me might not be the end of the story.
Oh, isn't that the truth? Yes. Well, even for something like a red dragon, the end is never truly the end, is it?
Suppose.
Did you know that
There's
on
always
this
something.
island once lived a red dragon kin to Tiamat, known for its specific skills, so to speak. Even now in my homeland, many structures are forged from it. The red dragon was called Hephaestus. And Skadarok was in his lineage. You get a bit of a closer look on the orb, and that's just an orb of polished bone. A bit morbid. Yeah, come, child, and gestures to the child, drops the orb back into the bag. It is time, and gives the child another coin. You really gotta start employees young. That's how you get the best loyalty. Watches the child leave. So, how do you hope this will end?
Most of us survive.
It's
That's
admirable.
the basic hope. I hope we can prevent as much catastrophe as possible. It might be...
But where's the fun in that?
Well, I mean, it might be beyond our power to prevent everything.
Oh, that is true.
So, it's, it would be nice to keep the spheres separated and not have them collapse in amongst themselves.
Oh yeah,
Although
yeah.
that would be interesting.
It would be,
But-
indeed, but it would make things so complicated.
Yeah, complicated is not necessarily a bad thing, but I could think of a lot of things that I love and enjoy that would no longer exist, and that would be... It wouldn't be so interesting anymore.
Indeed, indeed. Have you ever heard the tale of Crenshinibon?
Oh,
In the common
I don't
tongue,
believe so.
I think it was called the Crystal Shard.
Do I know that?
You've certainly heard of the Crystal Shard. There was
Yeah.
multiple incidents up in the Dale. At least twice. There was like a demonic army or something with it at
Okay.
its heart. Well, this Crenshinibon was an ancient artifact with magical powers of such magnitude that even Goldenhar's Hearthstone gem would seem like a child's toy.
Hmm.
It was made in the days of old, when the 7 undead wizard kings sought ways to prolong their lives amongst, well, much longer than it would be otherwise possible. But they were betrayed by a demon, Urtu.
Hmm.
And, in the end, the Crystal Shard stole the very immortality they sought. Not that many years ago, Crenshinibon itself was destroyed. I would like to know how. But for that to be known, we would have to wait for the rest of our guests to arrive. But I'm sure they'll join us shortly. Perhaps even in time for a pie.
I look forward to seeing what the rest of our company looks like.
Well, and as we say that,
How's the pie coming?
how is the pie coming?
Well, Purple is doing what she's used to. Ignore everything else. and just cook.
If all else fails, cook.
She's making the best she can with the chicken.
Fair enough.
Interdimensional space chicken.
No, it's just chicken. Don't worry about it.
It's just
Yep.
a chicken.
Just a chicken.
Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Well, let's go back to the cell real quick.
Hmm.
As the
Besides, they
pitter-patter
turn.
of tiny feet heralds the arrival of a child. Delivery! Delivery! Enters the jail. You hear the plonk of
I
a
didn't realize
coin landing on a table.
Huh.
You were saying, Crackjaw?
Oh, I didn't realize you got deliveries in here. Who'd you manage to spice up, Callus?
You hear the voice of the guards sitting near you. Oh, I believe that is for me, my friend. And you hear again,
fair
delivery! Delivery from Mahadi!
I knew it! I fucking knew it! You fuck ass. I fucking knew it.
As the child just runs up and hands him a bag. Thank you, dear one. And the child departs again.
Hmm.
Ah,
That's
so
what we
here it is. Here it is. Pulls out the orb. Only the finest dragon bone.
Dragon bone. Damn. Impressive.
Well, it's time to find out the answers we've all been waiting for.
What?
Don't you want to know
He's been
what's
spilling-
currently stopping the God Devourer from killing us all?
Wait, I don't remember
The what?
telling you about. What?
He has a smile so wide you can see massive incisors in his mouth. And he rolls the orb through the cell door towards Callus. Well then, Callus, tell us, what do you see? What do you hear? Here in this cage forged of Hephaestus's iron? And he slowly picks up the orb. I see. I see Hephaestus, the red dragon, tricked. Yes, tricked into breathing onto the crystal shard. Yes, by trickery it is unmade. The only way it can be. I'm making both it and the dragon. Yes. Ah, but that is not it. That is not the end for it. Yes, the Dracolich. Yes, formed from its corpse, and the energy is released by the spell plague. And an illicit mind? Huh. Yes, the Ghost King. Released from its prison in the Shadowfell. It currently battles. Guided by a will? By something. Hard to make out. Someone or something is guiding it to stop the end of the world. That's odd. Very odd. And he just falls into like a slight trance. Hmm. Well, that wasn't quite as informative as I'd hoped it would be.
Yeah, no, what the fuck was that?
Oh, it was simply our master wanting information on events that have occurred in the past 100 or so years. It is his domain to know things that interest him.
You see, I'm not always the most sociable Q kind of guy, but I couldn't help but notice the keyword there being our master, which means
Oh, indeed, my friend. I too serve our lord.
oh, goody.
As do we all in our way.
Just slowly shuffle Togo behind me. So, he's been real open with information,
Indeed.
which usually means one of two things. Friend, or you don't expect us to leave with that information.
At this point, we simply work to alleviate our lord's boredom. He's been waiting nigh on 2,000 years for the conclusion of this tale. We but facilitate it. Now, if you would join my lord for dinner, he awaits you with your friends in the Red
Sorry.
Ruin Mess Hall.
I do not know where that is. I don't think I can get to hell that easily.
Oh, no. Don't worry about that. It's simply out the door there, up the hill, right on top of the hill. I'm sure you'll enjoy the menu.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks.
Wait,
Mahadi, was it?
Indeed. My friend.
what's with the ball? How did he see all that from it?
Oh, that is simply, the remains of a servant of my master's, the Red Dragon Skadarok. Who had sworn himself to him nigh on 2,000 years ago, but was slain by the current occupant of these isles. That is simply a piece of his hip bone, polished into the convenient shape of an orb for seeing.
I
See?
Hmm. Oh, and he's just waiting for us for dinner, right?
Looks outside, looks at the sun. Perhaps lunch. Perhaps I misspoke.
Ah. Well, we'd hate to keep him waiting, and friends would really not appreciate tardiness. We should probably get a move on. Right?
Right, I'll go and fetch your small friend, and and the party can begin. To celebrate your arrival in Mintarn, I suppose, and beginning of a great work.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm busy.
Then he
He's-
disappears in a puff of smoke and fire.
Fuck. We're gonna get to the boat. We're gonna get to the boat. If the crew sees that guy show up in the middle of the boat and try and take him on, we might be in trouble.
You think they're gonna try to take him on?
Yeah, an intruder on the ship with the situation that's been going on. Yeah, they might be a little aggressive. We're all a bit on edge, and they don't know what to saw.
It'll be fine.
Well, do you make for the boat or do you make for the hall?
I guess we'll go to the boat.
We're gonna get to the boat.
Well, meanwhile,
Double time.
on the boat,
I'm busy. I'm working.
Are you sure about that?
Nope. Hi. Yes.
well, in the middle of the boat has appeared a person. Lion-like in appearance. Decked out in the finest robes that you've ever laid eyes upon. Ah, Merwin, the engineer. Would you care for some lunch? We insist.
I'm kind of busy ripping all
Don't
the
worry
spine of my
about
boat
it.
out, replacing it.
Don't worry about it. The men will be able to do the small preparation work. You'll be in time for the real work to begin. You should take some nourishment before the real work begins. Trust me, you'll enjoy the pie.
I've just realised what chicken is.
Do me a wisdom save.
Now.
Do me a wisdom save? Okay. Is this against? I've got things for this.
Okay, read me the list again.
Charmed, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned, or put to sleep.
Yes.
Excellent.
You're not passing, buddy. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know. I gotta try.
Fucking
Uh,
Mahadi, huh?
No,
You
no,
have
I
no
don't
fucking
know.
chance, Jesus. I would have
was gonna
let
try
you
and
go, but no.
I was gonna try and flash my genius at it if I rolled slightly better.
Wait.
Wait,
There's
I've got my
ability
reroll. I
Yeah.
have
Oh,
a
you're
reroll.
re-rolling it. Okay, go ahead.
Your once a day reroll.
And I'm gonna flash
Hey.
genius at it as well
Hey.
to make it a 17.
Hey,
Yeah, about that.
no.
Yeah, I know. Damn.
Now. Come, your friends will await you. They're almost here. They'll escort you. And I'll leave the rest of the crew to work. And he disappears again. But you feel compelled to walk up on deck. And you see arriving,
Grump.
huffing and puffing and
Grumble,
wheezing, Crackjaw.
Sultan, Jetsam. Why can't I remember his name? We said it earlier.
Watson?
Dwarf.
Yep. Oh,
Griggle.
Giggling.
Griggle. You're in charge. Any of them do anything funny with my ship, throw them in the brig. Not anything funny. You know what I mean. Grumble. I leave.
Yep.
Merwin. Where you going?
We're going to lunch.
Yeah. I guess it's fine.
Grumble.
What's got the neighborhood?
Don't know, but I'm assuming whatever happened was something of some strong magical nature to pull him away from his fucking boat. That's slightly more worrying, because no one's making a fuss except for him. We get a choice in this one, because,
You need to tell me where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just walking in a direction.
we're going to lunch with a very, very unfortunately important person.
I know that. I just don't know where.
That way. Yeah, come on. I just lead him up the hill.
Yep.
Hi.
God, I roll better. Damn
No.
it.
No.
You
I
would
don't
have
think- I
to
think a nat
roll
20 would have done it.
specifically very high for that, yeah.
I know Mahadi. I know him well.
Grumble. I was gonna have
It
boat
was-
time.
It all started making sense almost immediately. I was like, there's no fucking way. There's only one question that's unanswered for me.
Oh, what is that
8
question?
months for boat time.
Hang
You
on.
have
I'm not going to
boat
say it.
time.
I'm going
I
to
don't
tell
want red dragon
Hang
pot pie.
Okay,
You-
is that what
You
you're
definitely
thinking?
want this one.
It's basically a big
Oh,
chicken.
very. It's
It is
chicken.
basically a big chicken. That is true.
That is the only question I haven't got answered yet. We'll find out, I guess.
Perhaps.
Onwards to lunch.
So you make your way up the hill, and you arrive at the fest hall. Sol is sitting at a table with a strange-looking fellow. All gold and flowing black hair. Starched shirt. Ah, you've
Sol-
arrived.
Bill was holding a wine goblet like a shield. It's just-
Oh, and you've brought Togodorus with you as well. Excellent, excellent.
Okay, Doris? You didn't tell me you had a... Is that your actual name?
People just call me Togo.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah. Hi. I do a quick scan. Does everyone look okay?
You only see Sol. You have no idea what Crafton is. And Sol looks
she looks
perturbed.
fine.
Okay, fine.
She looks fine, but very confused.
And
But
uh,
very much relying on her her high health heritage to look like she fits in.
Crackjaw, have
You
a
hit me.
seat, my friend. Well, wrong, that's Mahadi. Crackjaw, have a seat. I'm a big fan.
yeah, I don't know why, but I appreciate the kind invite, considering everything that has occurred between us.
Come, tell me. What have you learned?
Uh,
Why aren't we dead yet? Tell me.
just a minor matter of manners first. We appear to be still missing a good friend of mine.
Oh, I've
who was-
asked her to prepare a dish for me.
I look at Sol, just sort of. Is he? Did he actually?
He requested a specific pie and asked Crapfin to make it. So she should be in the kitchen working her magic.
Good.
And then she
good,
takes a
she's
very,
okay.
very long drink of wine.
What kind of wine did you order, by the way?
I went for the green stuff. The green
Oh,
wine.
interesting, interesting. It's
Oh,
ice cold and very high in tannin. You kind of feel it
Weird.
on the top of the roof of your mouth. It's odd. It's certainly an acquired taste, but the more you drink it, the better it tastes.
As previously discussed,
Mhm.
yes.
Oh,
Yes,
I
I've had
just
expired
sort
wine
of-
before.
shuffle Moen and Togo into a chair.
Moen
Um,
probably would have marched straight into a chair, sat down, but you can notice his leg is bouncing furiously.
Come,
Just
Merwin,
you're thumping on the floor.
order a dish,
Yeah.
eat, and you are free to go back to your boat.
I order fish.
Okay, what kind of
He
fish?
brings
The
There's a couple
menu's
of
there.
fish on the-
bring out an entire Cather, please.
Uh,
Just fuck
No!
with it.
No!
Oh.
First fish he sees about herring. Yes, that one. Please, thank you.
All right.
Eel is technically fish, but you know.
There was eels in white
Eels
sauce.
are really kind of as a fish. It's more
I know. That's
eel is
I mean,
eel.
grilled eel is fine. If you get like
Grilled eel's
Japanese
tasty.
grilled eel, it's perfect. But
Yeah, I mean, it's less of a fish, more of its own category, because eel is very distinct.
It's sea snakes, but not sea
I
snakes.
just wanted something I could eat in one bite.
I know.
well, doesn't take
I
long,
hope it, I
and
hope
before
it's
you
the biggest
arrives,
herring ever.
a plate piled high with pan-fried herrings.
You're not leaving until he's satisfied. I'm sorry.
How
Considering
long
who
would it
this
take me
is.
to eat this?
You're
If you-
stuck here.
Do me a Constitution check.
One. Not bad.
I'm gonna flash my genius. I think I can flash my genius on a check. I need to double check. Ability check or saving throw. Yes, flashing genius. That's a 19.
Okay, you inhale them. You're literally inhaling them.
I'm sorry. It's what Moen would do.
Is what Merwin would
We
do,
know.
This is true.
Okay, hang on, I need to roll a die real quick.
You poor bastard. You haven't.
Oh
Yep. Congratulations. You fell for it.
no. I know.
Okay, it
No,
takes
it
you
doesn't know
60
better.
seconds. The plate is empty and Mervyn is out the door. Good appetite on that one.
Sol
Right.
stares at the back of the retreating Merwin with undisguised jealousy.
Expeditions retreat, excellent. Yeah, he gone.
He go. He came. He saw. He left.
He
Um.
gave me 8, he left.
Yeah. Well. Yes. Sorry. What happened? I believe associate. I do a quick check. Is Mahadi sitting at the table?
Do me a perception check.
I'm great at these. See.
You know what? He is. So you have no idea when he arrived, but there's a guy there now. On Lord Castellander's side of the table, so to speak.
Is he showing very distinct hand features at the
Okay.
moment, or is he
No,
just?
he looks like you remember him.
Yeah. I believe your associate there would be more inclined, memory-wise, to explain what we have been.
I would like to hear it in your
Wonderfully
words first. Have some of the quail, it's exquisite.
Maybe in a moment. I have to. How do I explain this? Compose myself, if you don't mind.
Okay, as you do, you see Mahadi slice raw bacon into bits and just eat it.
Yeah.
Just raw.
So, from what your dutiful young Callus regaled us with,
Yes.
your friend Scatterak was tricked into breathing fire on the crystal shard.
Mahadi looks up from his meal. Hephaestus.
Hephaestus. Yes, sorry.
Alright.
And something about the liches, 12 liches, 12 undead kings, ghost kings.
Mahadi looks up again. 7.
7. Yes, 7. See, this is why I wanted you to tell the story. You have such a fantastic memory. And I'm a little frazzled from our last expedition. But yes, 7 ghost kings, a dragon lich, and a figure, an unknown figure who pricked that have faced us. I'm going to help me out here. My memory's terrible.
Something about illithid and the Dragolich.
Right, the illithid. That was the third one. 3 figures. Ah.
So that is what mortal minds obtained from that. Leans over to the side. Mahadi, what happened? Well, from what I could tell and from what I could see through his eyes, during the spell plague, Hephaestus was tricked on breathing onto the crystal shard, destroying it, releasing the demonic energies, combining with the, at the time, residing necrotic energies and the 7 liches trapped in it, fused with the mind of a illithid into a new being, which was dubbed the Ghost King, which after a while was imprisoned in the Shadowfell, which is now released, and for some reason fighting our extraspheral visitor. Goes back to his meal. Well, and there you have it. That is why we're still alive. Surprisingly enough. I don't know what would motivate that being to help, but it is.
Now,
I mean, it makes sense sending something akin to a god to fight a god-eating being. It's better than sending gods, I suppose.
there's no fucking way. Pardon my manners interrupting.
Yes?
If it's the figure I think it is, how good are you at reading memories? I know you have very expletive talents.
Are you offering?
Only for a specific one. But perhaps there's something I'd like to discuss with you after. If it's alright.
Well, payment for services rendered is, after all, tradition.
It's not really payment for a service, because the service only may be a little more intensive.
Well,
Which I will offer up the memory of to read.
Well, he, like, gets up, walks around the table. He's now standing behind where you're sitting. Now, let's see what you have to show me. And he just digs his fingers into your scalp. They go right in. Okay.
Yep, straight through the crystalline.
And I'll drag you into the sewer real quick. Let's find out what you've got to tell me, or him, more like. Well, I'll be right back. Right. Hello.
Hello.
What are you showing him, exactly?
Firstly, the man on the golden boat, which I suspect might be this connected, or might indeed be the man.
The man on the golden boat. What?
The archmage guy, dead lich person that we met in Gundalum on the golden boat.
Oh, right. That's who you think it is. Okay, yeah, he looks him over and under. Interesting. But I don't think that's quite it. Let's dig a little deeper. Do me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm kind of letting him because
Okay,
I need something from him.
right. That means you accept the fail. Okay, good enough.
Yep.
You see him sifting through your memories. Ah, here is something, a thread, and he pulls something out. You've been told about a sliver of the crystal shard. But it was disappeared along with, well, the life of an apprentice, so to speak. Interesting. A spider bite. Oh. Wasn't there something? And he starts digging through your memories again. A big suspicious spider. Huh. I know that one. That makes sense. You've been very helpful. Right, what's your payment? What do you wish of me?
Need someone returned.
Ah, resurrection, is it? Very common. Right, when, where? Which timeline?
Timeline.
Yes.
Preferably this one.
Alright. Where? Where do you want them to return? Trying to set them up with a
Yeah.
little house.
Can you... A house? A home?
To give you some motivation to finish this journey quickly, because I would also like to see the end of it.
Can you... I never thought I'd get an option that easy. They sent him home to the moors, the Evermoors.
Right, the Evermoors, yes. Yes, Evermoors, Yes, that will do. Very nicely. They are alive and well. And I know that you are as well, for now. And I'll permit you to go and see them after this job is done. I need you on this journey, and I need you to finish it as well. Your wish
I'll be
is
with you.
fulfilled.
Thank you.
And he rips his fingers from his scalp. Do me a con save.
Okay, whoop.
Oh, well,
Jeez.
yep. Halve your HP real quick. But not the maximum, just the current ones.
Okay.
Well.
Oh.
An old player has re-entered the game. Excellent. He waves to Mahadi and he brings him a bowl of water and he just dips his little fingies in and just splashes them about, washing the blood off. Excellent. With that, my questions are answered. I know why we're alive. Good. Right, a meal. Miss Krapfen. And he waits.
God damn, I can't. Okay.
How's
Yeah.
the pie looking?
Done.
There's
Excellent.
a question I have to ask because of this, Val. You know what happens if it dies, right?
It's already dead.
Yeah, that's the thing. Val, remember what happens when it dies.
Yes.
Ah. Oh, this is going to be an interesting pie.
Well, Crafton did her best. She used possibly all of her spice pouch.
Well, it looks like a delicious chicken pot pie. Ah, excellent, excellent. Please come, have a seat, everyone get a drink. Let's eat.
I don't suppose you have anything particularly strong?
Well, the menu's right there. I can recommend the Mintarn Old Whiskey. It is excellent.
I'm looking for strength. What's the strongest they have you recommend?
Well, if you look over, it's mostly... I mean, it's either the almond brandy or the old whiskey.
Go with the whiskey then.
The only place you can get it from between here and Neverwinter.
Crackjaw is in tears, by the way.
From how funny this is.
From something in particular. He's in tears, but he's smiling. Well, be incredibly rude.
I wonder
Not to
if
toast
that
the meal.
tattered old skeleton would try that trick again now, if it would have the same outcome, eh, Crackjaw?
Indeed. Indeed.
And you were even able to keep your soul, which is nice.
It's appreciated.
Any further help, well, the price would be higher.
Understandable.
And it's just the business of the business. Right. And he just cuts himself a slice of the pie. It's kind of runny, and but it does look delicious, and it smells great. He just starts digging in.
Well,
Crackjaw
Togo's
just-
gonna take a piece.
Yeah, just takes a piece. And that's all it took, huh? All this time, that's all it took. The end of the world.
Yep.
Oh. Well, shit. That's all it took. Just takes a bite.
It does taste of delicious fatty chicken. It's pretty great.
Not too surprised if Crapford made it. This is a day I was not expecting.
You didn't mess up his brain too much, did you?
That work was mostly done already. I just gave it a little stir to find out some things. But he'll be alright. And I think the payment was more than worth it.
I say it was more than a fair trade. It's all that easy. Just keeps shoveling chicken in his mouth. Just barely even paying attention to what he's doing at this point.
Yep.
Well, under the circumstances, would it
Yes?
be pertinent to inform your other guests of certain truths? Or would it be more entertaining to keep them in the dark?
I mean, I'm sure they'll figure it out eventually, if they haven't already.
Yeah. Figuring things out isn't our strong suit usually.
Well, no, no. I don't need to end up in the book. It'll be fine.
Oh, Soul chuckles. Oh, you're in the book.
Did I know that already? Perhaps. Perhaps not.
But
There's
which
some divergence in events.
Hmm.
But I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Now, I think I'm quite done here. You are free to order whatever you like of the menu still, but, well, enjoy these quiet days while you have them. I don't think you'll be getting much rest from here on out. I bid you a good day. And if you
And this...
ever need me, you may call on me. Or my new amusing nickname. Gives you a bit of an eye cracker. Gives you a big grin. Puff of sulfur. And it's like he was never there.
Just
Nahadi
like that.
finishes his bacon, gets up. Well, I don't think we'll meet again. Oh well. And just walks out the
Okay.
door.
Katya just falls into his hands, sobbing at this point.
What happened while I was in the kitchen?
Oh, we
Got some, Perhaps I got to feel how it felt to have somebody play in your brain directly. What happened? What did you show him?
I needed to see the pieces that made sense, and now it makes sense.
That's not an answer.
It's all about the shard that went missing in the north. Something, an old player? I don't know what he meant by that, but someone has the shard. The shard is connected to what's... Someone is keeping the thing at bay. I'm sorry, I want to explain better, but I can't. Not right now. It's 2 years. 3? I don't know. Just like that, it's all fixed. Just like that.
What's all fixed?
Not his brain, that's for sure.
He's back. Just like that.
Oh.
He's back. And he's safe. For now. That's all I ever wanted.
Nobody's safe here.
Once we're done, once this is over, I can go... I can go home. Have a home.
Well,
I'll
then
have-
let's finish whatever we have here so that you can go home.
I can't go home yet. We're not done. First, we have to be done. It didn't even cost a soul. It didn't cost me tens of thousands of gold. It cost me random dumb fuck information in the middle of bumblefuck Puna.
Be so random.
But it took.
I would be so quick to assume it was random, the information he sought. Or that it was innocent.
You know? I don't even know how long it's been. I lost everything on that one day because the arrogance of some prat. And just like that, he's back. He's home. He's safe. All I have to do is finish what we started. What more could I have asked for?
Just remember, he may be the same. You are not the same.
If he's the same, that's good enough for me.
I hope it's good enough for him too. Soul looks at Togo. Togadoro, eh?
He doesn't even.
What?
That's how he referred to you. Is that your full name? Do you know?
I guess. Nobody really calls me by that.
Yeah, you've got no idea what he meant by that, what that means.
Oh. Soul kind of clinks her glass against whatever Togo's drinking. That makes two of us. I spent most of my conversation with him completely baffled. Oh. Cheers to not knowing stuff about ourselves.
What a wonderful day. Just takes a sip of the whiskey. I'm assuming still nothing.
Yeah, you can't get drunk, no.
Yeah.
It does nothing. I mean, it tastes alright. It's pretty good whiskey, but it does nothing.
He wasn't lying about the taste. So, what did you guys learn while we were interrogating, I use the term loosely, our dear friend Callus?
I was making chicken pie.
Talking about books. And a few dragons.
Estes Gadarok. Apparently that's not the same dragon that was there originally. So that's weird.
Really? Not many dragons live forever.
Oh, I was a little distracted there. I forgot. We know how to get to the port docks, dry docks, the place.
Driftwood docks.
Your foot docks. Thank you.
Fuck's sake.
Who said that? We don't remember how we got told about The sea towers. We have to head to Ifong. The sea tower of Ifong. There's apparently some fella there, creating a gigantic field of magical fog or whatever, surrounding a fortress in the middle of it all, in a reef that might chew our ship to pieces if we don't navigate it. And it's apparently not somewhere we can just use our new fancy gizmit to fly to, because it's a big fortress made of ships and basically cannons.
Sounds lovely.
Right.
However, if I remember correctly, since we're heading down to get our dragon turtle, wasn't there a pirate captain there working quote-unquote under Tentrix who would know the way that we can just sort of bring with us?
What do you mean?
Well, we need a guide, apparently, to get through without having our ship torn to pieces. You know who'd be a good guide?
Captain Callus?
No. He's indisposed now. But there's a captain who's lurking just off of Valen, if memory serves. We could deal two birds with one stone, so to speak.
Wait, where's Mervin? Did he only bring you guys here?
He
went
ate
back.
lunch very quickly and ran away, which is a tactic I wish I'd thought of.
I'm not sure if that would have been the best option. But it seems like he got off scot-free simply because entertainer was entertained. Now, where is my damn notes on these captains?
Why shouldn't we discuss this with the captain?
Yeah.
Our captain.
Yes, sorry, yes. We should probably head
I
back.
want to leave.
Understandable.
The chef comes out of the kitchen. Thank you for your patronage. Please don't come again.
We won't.
Soul
We-
drains her glass of wine and then just kind of gives him a cheers with it. Sets the glass down. Walks out.
Could you take that thing from my kitchen with you? Dispose it somewhere? I don't want to touch it. Please.
What thing?
The chicken, sure.
The chef can handle chicken? What?
I'm just going to the kitchen.
Yep.
You said we were on a cliff, right?
Just throw it off the edge.
Kind of, yeah.
Over a town.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
I've got a dimension droid off the cliff.
just half an abyssal chicken just rolls down the hill
Yep.
in broad daylight, no less. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I'm sure that won't
Let's-
cause any concern.
Thank you. Let's all pretend this didn't happen. This is the weirdest day in my life. I need to go lay
Weirdest day of your
down.
life
You and me
so
both,
far.
buddy.
So far.
I don't know.
I'm
the
not sure
brain
what
gave
you're
us
talking about.
weird.
We just
Oh.
made chicken pie.
Yep.
Wait.
You all have no idea what she put in there. You didn't see it.
Soul ate oysters. She doesn't know what the hell. She didn't eat the chicken.
Okay, back to the ship. The captain and I need to have a interesting talk.
Yes. Well, you leave the fest hall behind. Confused, perhaps? But you've learned some
Definitely.
things.
Have we?
Perhaps.
Sort of.
You make your way back to the docks. There's a lot of hammering, a lot of sawing. This probably won't make a good place to sleep, but, you know, town's right there if you need to find an inn.
Now we also have a shit ton of money if we need to procure anything.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Togo is actually gonna go shop.
Okay.
Oh, I need to speak with the captain before I do any sort of shopping.
Well, Togo can just wander off. No one's stopping him.
Well,
Right, the rest of you make your way back to the ship. You cross the planks to go back on board. It's very weird. The ship's just floating in midair. No water below it. You see Merwin dashing about, hammering here, pulling stuff out there. Speaking of Merwin, do me another... Yeah, it's the first day. Do me another tools with int, please.
Okie dokie.
that one, the ship explodes.
Gonna flash genius again, make it 20.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Yeah, he's hard at work. A lot of like
How is the crew provided?
the shipwrights, the local ones, they're pretty good. Not as good as the
Okay.
ones in Orlambor, but they're pretty good. They have built a lot of
Yeah.
ships before. They haven't built any airships before, but you're instructing them. You're telling them what to do, what to
Yeah.
put where.
Yep.
It's almost like you need like 3 more heads to be able to handle all this work, but you make do.
I have anything to help with that.
Not yet, anyways.
Not yet.
Right, what is the rest of you doing?
Grandpa is going straight to the kitchen and baking some pastries.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
Churn out pastry after pastry.
I mean, the workers will appreciate it. They'll be hungry.
Soul's just gonna sit in a chair and stare at a wall for a while.
Contemplating the hidden library, I see.
Yeah. Among other things.
Fair enough. Well, that means Crackjaw.
Yep.
do- Yes, you find her in her cabin.
I just shut the door behind me. We have
Doesn't do much to keep the hammering out, but yeah.
we have some interesting developments. I
Right,
see
so
one of them has made a development already.
so how did it go
We
with
have had
Callus
an-
then?
Good. He. Long story short, we've come across an unexpected patron to our efforts. As you can tell, they've already started making works on getting the ship going.
Yeah, Merwin informed me about this Lord Castander? Yes, that was his name.
That's
Noble family of
okay, that's
Wanted,
the
I
name.
believe.
Sure, let's go with that. This Lord Castander has provided us with the means of getting the information directly out of Callus, interestingly enough.
That's convenient.
Incredibly. He told us exactly where the location we need is, and where to go next to make that journey somewhat easier. We're heading
Oh.
to, I believe he called it the Sea Tower of Ifong, where a mage is currently producing some form of magical mist or fog that is keeping the location hidden and exceptionally dangerous to sail through.
Right.
That
would...
would be our next port of call, unless we want to attempt to find this dragon scale turtle first.
We can
Which
have a
would
look
be-
from the air to see if we can spot one.
He recommended staying away with air, because the entire place is basically a fortress made of cannons and ships.
I meant, like, around the Asavir Channel or something.
Ah,
Not
right,
directly
sorry.
above Driftwood Docks. That, you know.
It's and we apparently, I'm not sure how to explain this. We've been informed that there was something keeping our quarry at bay. Apparently it's some form of ancient dead lich god from the Shadowfells who's decided to pick a fight. And someone convinced him to do it?
Well, that's good news, I suppose.
It's supposedly the only reason we're all still alive, according to our new patron of sorts.
Just furrows her brow and looks a bit confused and thinks on it and like, do I want to know?
It just gives her that look.
Right. This is too high above my pay grade. Just rubs her temples. Right, first things first. Merwin's gotta finish his work. Then I guess we check out the area around the sea tower.
Yes.
Deal with the mage. And then we'll decide on how we want to approach the docks and deal with Tentrix. Going by his words
as
to
you say.
parley with him? Or kill him?
We have to
Or both?
both, I believe, with his expectations. He will tell us all we want to know, and then we are to kill him, his crew, and everyone involved.
Right, yeah. She like flips through her books and like, what was his words? So Soliana relayed them to me earlier. Kill my crew down to the last man, and then we will trade words. I think the killing comes first, then you trade words, and then you kill him. Well, someone's on a weird destiny kick. Anyways. Right. Guess I'll go and find myself an inn, because this hammering is getting to me. I suggest you do
Oh,
the
and-
same.
A minor side note that might be important.
Yes?
Our friends from Baldur's Gate, we are no longer enforced to their whim, so to speak. My personal business has been, I suspect, concluded.
Well, congratulations. It's surprising.
Indeed. So, you'll see no greed from me anymore. I'm at your beck and call for duty's word, ma'am.
I don't know if I'm happy about that, because the greed was quite the useful leash on you. Well, we'll see.
Don't worry, my loyalty will remain, for now, attached to this ship and its crew, as it was before.
Right, well, I guess consider yourself off duty until Merwin's work concludes.
Very good, man. Do you want to grab something to eat?
Didn't you? Yeah, sure. Yes, why not? And she gets up, gets her walking stick, and I guess you and her leave in search of food and perhaps an inn.
Correct.
Alright, Crabtham spends basically most of her off time just cooking. Merwin doesn't have any off time. Togo, what are you doing?
Togo is gonna try to find the seediest looking apothecary magic shop he can find.
I mean, it is a city of mercenaries. There is gonna be a lower city. And you're a sailor. Not hard to do. So yeah, you can find yourself a shady looking apothecary.
Well, I go in.
Right, right. It's a store, herbs hanging from the ceiling, from the cupboards. It smells kind of musky and dusty. Glass bottles all over the place.
Well, I'm gonna go over to the counter and say, do you sell any poisons?
Poisons, eh? Got a colleague to get rid of, eh? Well, let me see what I can find for you. Let me just pull up items. Got a website for this, hang on. Hang on. I've lost the website for it. Okay, great.
Do you want the DMG version?
Is the one you link somewhere? Thieves Guild, it's easy.
Oh,
Page
I found it. I
257.
found it. I found it. There it is. Hence shady illicit goods. Excellent. Right, poisons. Poisons. What kind of poison you looking for? Got plenty.
Well, I'm going into battle. I require your strongest poisons.
Depends on what you're looking to kill.
Say the line.
You can't handle my strongest poisons. Are you looking to, how are you? Are you looking to, coat a weapon? Are you looking to, feed the poison to
Yep.
someone?
For my weapon, mainly.
For your weapon mainly, okay, that rules out the essence of ether. Got some... Well, I've got basic poison, which is probably not what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's a bit too... well, weak.
What's your budget? I've got a vial here of something quite potent, but I don't think it will be too expensive, right? Don't know why I keep this stuff around. No one ever has the pockets for this.
Well, as it happens, I happen to have quite a lot of gold.
Do you happen to have 1,500 of it? For a single bottle, but it is potent.
Yep.
He just opens a small box. There's a gross-looking flask inside. Your finest purple worm poison. When you absolutely need something dead.
Can you link the effect somewhere?
Sure. It can only be applied via injury, so weapon coating is fine. And I'll just put it in the D&D. This is what it does.
It's
It's
an
spicy
investment. Yeah.
when you
It's top of the
absolutely
spices, yeah.
need something dead.
Yep, seems exactly what I'm looking for. Just 1,000.
1,500.
Yep, I'll handle
If,
that.
if you're looking for something with more daily use... I've got a couple of flasks of drow poison here, if you like that.
Oh, I could use that too.
Would be about 200 per flask, how many you'd want. It only poisons them, but it also puts them to sleep, if you're lucky. No actual
Well,
ill effects on the person.
2 vials should be enough.
Alright.
And while we're at it, you don't happen to have any platinum inlight vials? In brackets worth 400 gold.
You want money exchange? Gold to platinum? Or what?
Platinum inlight vial.
Platinum
It's a
vials?
spellable bullet.
Oh, platinum vials? What the hell is that? Hang on.
I
That's
see what you're
something
doing.
a spell needs.
What friend are you summoning?
I mean, I suppose he could have that. Technically, he's a weird guy in a shady shop. Sure, why the hell not? Let's see where
Yeah,
you
I
go
could
with
take-
this.
2 of those as well. It's 400 for the draw poison and is 800 for that.
Right, right. Maybe you can close the shop early.
Ah. Ah, see.
Distant Tonberry mumbling.
That makes sense.
No, I can carry a lot more stuff.
How's your purse looking? Do you look like you've got anything else that you want to buy?
Is there anything that would like maybe interest me on display?
Well, looking around, there's vials labeled antitoxin with various tools of the thievery: persuasion, glass cutters, finger blades, dog pepper, manacles. That's weird.
Maybe I should get some of that antitoxin. Just in case.
That is probably a wise decision. 50 a vial.
Yeah, I'll take 2 of those as well.
Oh, there it is. I still have some Viven poison, but it's pricey stuff. 1,000 a
I'm not sure if
vial.
I have. Yeah, that's a bit too much.
Understandable. You've already got the best stuff after all.
Yep.
Might be overkill.
I doubt it. I did say I need your strongest poison.
You did ask for the strongest poison, and I provided.
Oh, thank you for this. It was very fruitful. I must take my leave. Do you know any inns here?
If you're looking for a shady place to lay your head, there's a small guild over by the water there, towards the north of the island. Just he shows you a knock, and they'll put you up for the night.
Thanks. Oh, go there.
Right. Right. Okay, I'm gonna need one more roll from Merwin. This time, tools with Constitution. We'll see how long he can keep himself awake while doing it.
Okie dokie.
And that'll determine, in total, how long you're gonna stay in Mintarn until it's done. And then we can see about off-time activities, yep.
Oh. I flashed my genius one last time, because
Yep.
it's all I've got.
Understandable.
To get that to 17.
17, eh? 27, 20,
That's a
and
plus
17.
11. Oh no, it's not plus 11, it's plus a lot. Hour. So, yeah. Ew.
I mean, that's pretty impressive, all things considered, but it will take about a little over a week to refit your boat. And it will
Yeah,
probably
I
leave
could-
you pretty exhausted.
Okay. I was gonna say, how long are the shifts I'm working?
I've already taken that into consideration.
Fair enough. Gotcha.
Well, how would everyone like to spend their week off? Well, except for Mervyn, of course. And possibly Crabtham if she continues to cook for the crew and the workers. That'll keep her pretty
Yeah,
busy.
Crabtham will make sure that crew and workers are well fed and happy, so they work fast.
Fair, fair. You do get the occasional trip to the shops if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh, Togo is gonna go fishing.
Are you just gonna fish from like the pier or the edge of the island, or are you gonna hire on to a fishing boat? You could do that.
Oh, that's an idea. Yeah, I guess I could hire a boat.
Oh, so you're doing not professional fishing, you're doing sport fishing.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, you can hire a boat. It would be, is it 50 silvers a day? I think so, yeah. To just go out and fish wherever you like.
Let's see, I'll take that for a couple of days and the rest I'll just fish from the pier.
Okay, okay. Do me a dex check. Okay. Roll me a d10. Well, okay then. That's the amount of pounds per day of fish that you fish up.
Man,
On average for the week.
Nice.
That's a lot of fish. He's a good fisher. Right, Saul, how are you spending your week off?
She's gonna restock whatever spell components she's out of, which is probably most of them at this point.
Yep,
And
not too difficult to do.
she's gonna find a a nice quiet inn tavern to kind of sit in a corner, read some books, and just kind of relax.
How nice are we talking for the tavern at the inn?
High end, but kind of like middle. Nothing too fancy, but comfortable.
So you would describe that as... hang on. Comfortable, yes. 8 silver pieces a day.
Perfect.
And for meals... How are we looking for meals? How good do you want to go on those? Comfortable would be 5 silver pieces for the day on meals.
Comfortable, probably good. Yeah.
Okay, so 8 silver and 5 silver a day. Well, that's all sorted. Crackjaw. Week in town, what you doing?
Crackjaw has a couple things.
Alright.
First, he wants to try and find a set of Tinkerer's tools of his own.
Well, there's something. It's very specific artisan tools, but... well, you'd have to go to different, like... places of business, like a carpenter's shop, like a shipwrights, to get the different components of it, but you know what they'd look like now.
Yep.
Yeah, you can find yourself a pair, comes out to about 60 gold pieces, weighing 10
60
pounds.
gold. Okay, so... Tinkerer's tools, 10 pounds. Okay. And 60 gold. So that brings me down to... comes out nice and even money-wise. Oh, no, that's not going to be that. Okay. Second thing he would like to do is he'd like to ask a favor of the Sultan.
Okay, you need to find him on board, yeah, sure. He seems busy, like weaving his spells to keep the boat from falling, but yeah. Ah, young Crackjaw, what can I do for you?
I need a small favor. Just
Right.
a reassurance of sorts. You can send messages to people over a long distance, right?
That is correct.
And he pulls out a small sort of locket frame picture. I need you to send this individual a message. Can you do it?
He bends down, looks at the picture. Right, you have a name for me? It is easier if I have the name.
I've legit forgotten his name. It's been so long, I've forgotten his name.
Well, that's awkward.
That's... you'll have to give me, like, 2 seconds so I can remember.
Good job.
Hang on. I think Crapfen wrote it down in her notes somewhere.
Oh.
It was Carl, yes.
Yeah, it was Carl.
It's Carl. Yeah. Carl. Thank you.
Yeah, it's in my notes.
Yep,
Thank you.
right there.
Yeah. Thank you. Carl.
Right. And what would you like me to relay?
Just tell him it'll be okay. I know he's probably confused. I'll be home as soon as I can, but there's something I have to do first. And tell him he's a fucking idiot and not to do it again. Something along those lines. Just
Easy enough
make sure
to
he knows it's
do.
for me.
Right. Sure. I'll do that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Right. Anything else?
Yep. He's gonna spend as much time as he can researching how to implement the Tinkerer's tools into his arm.
Okay. Only you had gone with Togo, that would be the perfect thing for you.
What do you mean?
Hmm.
Those are the things he wants to do. He's working up to something. He's just taking his time with it because he doesn't know what he's doing too well. Because the only person who can teach him is fucking busy.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it.
Yep. Before we finish up the construction of this ship, does anyone else want to go shopping?
While on food runs, it's just gonna keep an eye out for some interesting ingredients that she could purchase for herself. If there's something
Interesting
unusual.
ingredients, eh?
Except for weird chickens.
No more chicken.
You didn't
no
like
more
the
chicken.
you didn't like the weird chickens?
No, the very normal chicken was... No.
Aww.
It was just a chicken.
The very normal chicken was very normal.
Get a live one so we can have a pet one on the ship. That'll go great, right?
Don't want that one.
We did wonder about that while you were in the sewer.
Well, let's see here. Now there's like street vendors you could buy stuff from, like various spices or meats or vegetables, but I don't think anything else catches your eye that's like weird or anything.
Then she's just using the time to maybe reorganize the kitchen a bit, restock, and just keep the crew fed.
Yep. Okay.
And keep Mervyn fed.
Well, that'll be difficult.
And if you stop, if she deems necessary, she'll cast sleep on him.
Good luck. Good luck, 'cause
Or
he'll resist.
suggestion or command to get him to sleep or eat.
Good luck, he'll
Command.
resist.
Yeah, that's command's probably the only one that will work, but not really.
You got command, suggestion, sleep, and a big wooden spoon.
I would say really a wooden
Beats
spoon
him
to the
to
back of the
sleep
head.
with a spoon.
Probably.
That's
Yep.
hilarious.
Just knock him in the back of the head.
For his own good.
Yes. Of
She
course.
got the gauntlets of strength. She's strong.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, shit.
I forgot about those.
Just got ogre strength.
Yeah,
Bonk.
he's going to sleep.
Maybe
One way or
permanently.
another. Oh, she'll heal him back up again. More concussion never hurt no one. He'll sleep it off right away anyway.
'Cause that's what you want to do with a concussion. Sleep it off.
Sure.
Yeah. In
Although
D&D, yes.
maybe for a fish man it works differently.
Oh wait, was I getting talked to? Ah!
No, you were getting talked about.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Slightly different. Go back to working.
Don't worry
Gotcha.
about it. Just focus on the thing in front of you. It's fine.
Don't
That
mind
was just
scrapping
making
with the
sure-
big wooden mallet behind
spoon.
you. I'm sure it's fine.
She's just making sure Mervyn gets enough sleep.
I mean, he would definitely probably try and resist every single one of those saving throws.
Yep.
Yeah. Resist wooden spoon to the head.
I'm still in armor.
Yeah, she's
I
got the
have ogre
gauntlets of
strength.
ogre strength.
My armor's pretty sturdy. And it's not like I can take it off to work more efficiently, because it means I'd have to dive overboard every hour.
That's true.
True.
Oh god,
He's
he's
in his own fish
living in
tank.
his own recycled fish water.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah,
No one's changed that water in a while.
I would have changed it out. I would have changed it out if it got gross.
Okay,
If
fair enough.
Are you
It would
sure?
have changed out only once
It's been
this third
covered in
operation.
blood. There's been in tentacle places. It's been swapped out a few times when I can.
Okay, yeah. Like once a month?
Once a week at least.
I mean,
I'm
I
just glad
guess.
it's hermetically sealed and we
Yep.
don't smell it.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank God.
Mmm.
I can't prestidigitate that away.
No,
Smells
I
like
don't
an
think so.
old
I have other
aquarium.
things to do. Just constantly following them around.
Right, if no one else wants to go and buy deadly poisons, the week
I don't
passes
think there was any other shops here, was
relatively
there?
quickly. I mean, you could find them if they are required.
Like- I don't remember them having like magical item shops or anything, did they?
You could find a mundane arcane shop, but probably nothing super special.
Yeah, nah, I'm saving my money then. Go on.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, time passes relatively uneventfully. Besides the first day, which was very eventful.
Mm.
And on the 9th day, Merwin finishes his masterpiece. Would you like to rechristen the voyage?
That's not my decision. That's Captain's choice.
Well, then the choice has been made for you. Let's see. In player journals, all players.
She's gonna curse us
and-
by changing the name. Oh dear.
Let's move her to the top of the list.
Oh
I
shit.
already read the name.
Yeah. Jesus.
And that is what he has made. Can see the image probably. Can I show you this image somehow? Probably not, but I need
You
to.
see it in bio and info.
It's pretty big.
Yep, there it is.
Oh yeah, I need to make sure you can control this too, right? In-player channels can be edited. Yeah, okay, basta. That's good. That's good. Right, there you have it. It has now 10 times the speed it had before.
Yeah, it's bad.
Cargo capacity is down. Armor class is up.
We can't carry as much shit. Oh no.
You can't fill your hold with 10,000
Garbage.
stone plates that are worth a lot of money anymore.
Well,
I want to be a
yes.
poster. I wanted to paste it.
Oh yeah, Togo, add 72 pounds of fish to your inventory.
Oh, I didn't want to go there. Oh, dang it. Back to roll 20, please. There you go.
Amazing.
What have you done?
Yep,
You've
there is the new
You
voyage.
You've made us the biggest target on the sea. Congratulations.
He has created an
Good
Aeroravel
thing.
instead of a caravel. I don't know
An
how you
Aerovel?
say this word. I'm gonna put it in for you. Someone tell me how to say this.
Airville?
Caravel?
That's what he's
That's
made.
what I think it's Aravel. English is weird.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Era, because it's not Aero, it's Era. So Airvel stands to reason.
Yep. That's the air version of a caravel.
Amazing. Are we faster than a dragon?
I'm pretty sure you
Do
are.
you want to try out?
At this point-
I mean, if you want to poke Hundorath,
There is one.
you could
There's one right
probably
here.
maybe outrun him. I don't know. I don't want to try it. I need to find out the flying speed of the damn thing. Hang on.
I mean, a dragon is typically 120.
So yeah,
Might be faster though.
if the dragon dashes, he'll catch you. Otherwise, you'll be faster.
Okay.
Because the ship
Just
can't
dashes the
dash,
ship.
obviously.
Ah. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend testing it on a local angry dragon.
But it's good to have, I suppose. Right. With the rechristening of the ship, the Voyage Enterprise is ready to depart. Where to?
To our death.
Yeah, we're gonna fly and die. Nice.
The Tower of Earthfang. Pretty much directly due south, right?
I mean, we don't have to worry about weather. Well,
There ain't
Now
no
we've
weather
got-
to worry about.
I mean, there's no storms, but like, now we're in the air. That's less her domain and more several other domains. So we might get
Correct.
chopped up by wind.
There might be winds. Might be rains.
Please
there might
don't.
be clouds.
Oh,
In the
God.
case of sudden storms, ropes, center of the mast. Tie yourself to it if you're on top of the deck.
I mean, yeah.
Same sort
Those
of
of
clothes
you
you
who-
use in a sea storm.
Those of you who don't have the ability to put yourself back on ship, tie yourself down.
Right. So, is everyone ready to depart?
I don't see any reason
Yeah.
not to. I mean,
I
Are we
take it I
ready?
stocked up before when it was close to finishing.
Yep. That makes sense.
I mean,
As part of the ship upgrades, Val,
Yes.
considering we've lost our navigator, could we add to like the helm and the navigation console, like put in a compass and some sort of stuff to help aid with that?
I mean, it's not currently. You haven't put that in yet, but while the captain is piloting during this time, you could put something like that in. Yes.
let's
I'll
hope
do
she
that.
knows how to pilot in 3 dimensions now.
I mean, I'm also there helping backseat drive, very helpfully, you know.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
He's basically at the
Yep.
helm now every time the ship moves. Otherwise, bad things might
Yeah.
happen.
If we ever get attacked by things that fly, he will be basically useless. Good to know.
I mean, he can still take
do you
pot
mean?
shots, right?
Hot shots, wyverns, rocks, you know, all those things that large and fly.
Unfortunately, I don't have a gun anymore. But you know.
Nope.
Yep. Oh yeah, I think the HP of the ship went down slightly, but the added armor class should make up for it.
Hope so.
Right, and so we depart for the sea tower. This journey, surprisingly, doesn't take very long. For the first time flying,
Oh,
everyone, do me a constitution save, please.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Everyone ready
Oh,
for
wait.
that wonderful air sickness?
Would I have long rested before this? Because I need to mark off a long rest because I've had a bunch of things.
Considering that you've been working this hard, I don't think so.
Gotcha.
You're
Okay.
slightly tapped. You're
Hell
lucky
yeah.
you rolled so
Constitution
well,
save?
otherwise you'd have a lot of levels of exhaustion. So count yourself lucky. Let's see here.
Okay.
We get
Flying
it!
does not agree with Krapfen and Soliana and Togo.
I've
Makes sense.
been in the air before,
Yeah.
it's not the first time.
Ground-based creatures,
Mm.
the 3 of us.
the sea creature takes to the skies.
The
Yeah,
flying
since you
fish
usually
is
don't
born.
fly.
That's what you should have named this boat. The
The
Flying Fish.
Flounder.
The Flying Flounder? Sure.
Change it if it's not too late.
Nope, too late.
Quick, just fly off the edge, repaint over it. I'm sure that definitely won't curse us in any way with some sort of sea and curse or something.
I mean, the
We're in the
thing
sky.
in charge of that would not be alive currently.
True. We're immune to her curses because she currently. Oh wait, she's actually dead. Well, shit.
You learned that, I think, at some point.
That's
Yeah.
We learned she was either dead or captured. Now we just
Or
know she's straight up
intuitive.
dead. Mm.
Anyways, below you, you see a big fog cloud. Can I draw a circle? How?
well,
First
you
thing,
can try.
change it to ellipses. Pick your color, and you can either do one of these, or you change the thingy to do one proper. Also, I cannot delete that circle, so have fun with that circle.
Why did you bring me this circle? Why do you disturb my circles?
Yes.
Slightly out of the fog, you see a tower.
Huh.
Just a big cloud of
convenient.
fog over there.
Hmm.
Looking
Oh.
about, don't really see anything else except for that tower. The sea looks relatively calm.
That's a spot. And
Do you go in for a water landing? I mean, you have to. You can only land in deep water, so...
yeah. Now, do we want to deal with this mage immediately, or do we want to get our ducks in a row first and deal with
Duck?
the?
We only got chickens.
Oh, and those aren't ducks. Do we need to have a class again?
It's
Identifying
another.
waterfowl?
It's another saying. It's a saying. Maybe it's a merc saying. Maybe you normal folk don't know, but get everything you have together and in order before you do a thing. For example,
So do we have to?
get
Are
the
we taking
third
the
ingredient.
chickens?
So there's no
No.
ducks?
You don't have to worry about ducks. It's a saying. Do we want to grab
But ducks
the
are cute.
shell of the dragon turtle first? Do that, then do this, or do we want to do this? Hope it doesn't matter if we have the thingy from Flammoth or Flamwin or Flamstead. Flamstead.
Well,
Let's do mage
As soon as we
first,
know where the
because-
dragon turtle is, and we don't really. They're here. She sort of points. Generally, but we don't know where here. What if they're in the
Plus-
what if they're in the fog? Why couldn't
That's
two
why I'm
birds, one
putting the
stone
opinion
fog?
out.
We're here. Wizard's here. Let's go talk to the wizard.
I don't think talking's the option here. I think it's removed
always the
from
option with
current
you.
occupation.
I could make duck for dinner
Do you have dog?
if we find a duck.
Aww.
There's some seagulls. This should work.
That's not a duck.
We
It tastes
really
like
need
duck.
to have the
Guys,
waterfowl
it's the same
class
thing.
again.
Sure
Water's
seems
not
that
foul.
way.
It's pretty clean at the moment.
I
Well,
mean,
either way, we
well,
could land
Ruin
and
did
go to
change
the
the water in the
tower,
tube.
or we could scout for a dragon turtle from the air. Either way.
I mean, if it's dead, it'll be under the water, right?
Land and go talk to the wizard, because if the turtle's alive in the fog area, wizard clears fog, high chance of seeing turtle.
I mean,
Right.
end
Well,
of the day, Captain, it's your
I'll
decision.
take us in for a landing then. Okay.
All right, be ready,
uh,
folks. This mage is working with the pirates, as far as we're aware, so expect hostilities.
I'm just gonna ring bell, ding ding ding, race for landing!
Oh, this is going to be bad.
Somehow
Hold
I
on.
expected that.
Okay.
Ooh.
14. That's a pretty rough landing, but it is a landing. Come in for a landing here, and you find yourself, if I could find it, Here. Is this the correct map? I hope so. This is where you find yourself.
Ah! Okay. Thanks, Roll20, for not loading and then suddenly loading.
Hey, what's with the Kraken?
I couldn't update this model to be more fancy, but you'll just have to imagine it as
Fine.
like metal
It's
along the
fine.
side, and you know how it is. There's like big engines back here.
It's fine. We know what we're looking for.
Use your imagination.
Yeah. Theater of the mind.
I mean, no, how dare you not be prepared for the insanity that Merwin is?
Correct.
You hush your mouth, young man.
Indeed. Well, boss Corrector, I don't like this.
Which part?
Don't look
Flying
right.
or
He looks out at the tower. Don't look right. Don't look right to me.
yeah? That I wasn't bored with you, but Captain wanted here first, so did the rest of the team. So we do what we're told, son. What do you see? Anything in particular setting you off, bud?
Okay, hang on. Powder Bob, there he is. Let's see. Perception is usually tied to wisdom.
Go on, Powders. You're a wise old damn it. Wait, he also has a once a day reroll.
Oh yeah, it's the entire crew,
This whole
isn't it?
crew has rerolls.
Sure, he'll use that. He doesn't know he has it, but it's not helping at all.
Ah, fuck.
I got this bad feeling.
He tried.
He tried. Bad feeling, huh?
Any of
Yeah.
you lot seeing anything?
I'll give it a shot.
Same.
I think
I'll take a look.
I've left you in the
I can take a look.
in the crow's nest. Yes, I did. Okay, yeah.
Perception. Eey. I forget I'm good at these.
So it seems.
So it seems.
Okay. Crackjaw's looking that way, is looking around. Togo, you see it. You see something. Rising from below the ship. Rapidly.
I think we need to move.
And then it
Why?
surfaces.
What do you see?
Merwin?
Oh, there it is.
A
That's a
distinctly
zombie dragon turtle.
dead-looking dragon turtle. However, it's alive. And it doesn't look friendly. Roll initiative, please. Where is initiative tracker in this turn order? There it is.
Yeah, I know, the change is a bit weird. It throws me off too. Also, Park, we technically got what we wanted. Just not in the order I was expecting with considering.
Swear to God, if you break my new boat after I've just finished building it.
Congratulations. Guess what dragon turtles are specialized in?
No!
Welcome to the siege turtle. And you brought dinner to its front door.
Maybe we should have gone and got some ducks.
That
keep
would've
the
been
boat afloat.
nice.
Yeah. It was a nice ship. And then you just brought it in front of the tyrant. Well, at least its initiative is even worse than mine, somehow.
Well, Togo, you've spotted it. It's here.
We
Yeah.
lost our stunner.
Don't think it looks friendly.
Yep. We lost an entire round of shit tons of damage, and he took this stick with him.
Well, I'm gonna go
Damn.
here and start loading the cannon.
Smart,
Also,
smart.
maybe they can
Takes an action to
cunning
load it.
action, hide.
Okay.
Get smother 'em.
Alright. The sailor seeing you do that, runs up and aims it. This top man, being well drilled as he is, runs up and fires it.
On.
Let's see here. Kablamo. Shit. Well, he has a once a day reroll.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Fuck!
Ow.
Son of a bitch.
And it
This
just
was
splashes into the water.
Yep. You hit the hole. You went through the hole.
Merwin.
Right.
Your lovely new boat.
A lovely new boat indeed.
I'm gonna do stupid things.
I mean,
This is why you invest in magical plating.
I didn't have the funds.
It was paid for by literal other man.
Okay, start things off. With my action, I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
Alright. What do we use for that?
It
Let's...
was Torchy, I've got it here.
Okay, use Torchy for it. Not as cool
That's
as
Flaming Sphere.
Flaming Sphere in Baldur's Gate 3, is it?
Well, Baldur's Gate
Dude.
3 orb is fucking neato, but it dies.
If I can,
Why does
I'm
it
gonna
die?
put it. I'm gonna put it inside him, just because I can.
Yep, okay. There's an
So
opening
I'd like
right
a
there,
dex
yeah, you
saving.
can shove that right in there.
Yeah, and I'd like a dex saving throw from him, please.
You know, it'd be real funny.
Okay, yep, because that's inside it, I'm gonna do that. 9.
Ah, that's a fail.
That is a fail.
Yeah.
Oh. Is it immune to fire? Does that be
No
real
idea.
fucking
We'll
helpful?
find out.
Roll me some damages.
Yep. 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And here comes the super part. I'm gonna dive overboard to give it something other than the boat to
Good
attack.
lord.
You're going to die.
Well,
I know.
okay, Mervin's overboard, I suppose. Well, do your movement.
Well, I don't know. Was the captain? Is the captain looking as if she's going to run away?
I think she'll see how it
Before I
goes
do that.
first.
Fair enough. I'll stay close enough I can get back on next round, if need be.
And you take off and never come back.
There you go. Owen's overboard.
Okay.
Oh, you absolute weapon.
The captain sees you do
it's
that.
what Merwin would do. I'm sorry.
I guess she's thinking you're gonna fight, so, Oh, well, don't think she's got anything ranged. She has nothing ranged, and she doesn't want to go far from the helm, so that's her done. So,
No.
well, I think I'm gonna cast Shatter at the dragon turtle's head.
okay.
Oh, we're gonna do that at a level 4.
That's
That is a con
It's
save,
like-
is it?
Con
Okay.
save, yeah.
plus 10.
It fails, surprisingly enough, and you scatter pieces of its beak all across the deck. And it takes
Pick them
damage.
up! Pick them up! Pick them up! We need those.
You pick them up later.
Okay.
That's me done.
Alright. Powder Bob. Well, seeing as what just appeared out of the water after having a bad feeling, leaps over here, with one arm, stuffs a cannonball down the thing, with the other arm, he aims it. Crackjaw.
Oh, that seems to be doing a thing. Let's see how we fire. Where are the cannons? There's the cannon. What?
Oof.
Are you fucking kidding me? Well, once a day.
Okay.
Let's try it again, because we have to hit it with something. There we
Okay, yeah, that's
go.
a hit.
And that is... Wow. Thanks, gang.
I mean, that's pretty okay. I mean, there's a lot of ones in there, but it's
It's sub-average by far.
fair. But yeah, that's a good bit of damage. It explodes on its hide. Bits of it fly everywhere.
And... Action surge. Load.
Okay, you're just loading it. Fair enough.
Between me and Powder Bomb, we can get another round off next round immediately.
Yep. Krapfen.
Well, I gotta use the chance while I don't have to heal people.
Yep.
And I'm gonna cast Psychic Lance. So I need an int save.
Is that the one that takes the action away?
Yeah,
Fun.
if you fail. It
Okay.
incapacitates.
Int save. Well, it fails.
It is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Alright. Fair enough.
I was surprised it doesn't have legendary resistance.
Okay,
Okay.
this sailor
And
goes...
I'm gonna give my bardic inspiration to Mervin. I feel like he will need it.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. And he loads this... No, he aims this cannon, because you already loaded it. The dragon turtle is incapacitated. However, there is one thing it can do even while incapacitated, and that is disgorge
Explode.
zombies from its mouth, because the zombies come crawling out.
Oh, lovely.
So, the people around its mouth are gonna have an interesting time in a second, because zombies just drop on you.
Ugh.
Hang on, let me
Maybe
distribute
no.
the zomboids. Just come splattering out of its mouth. Lair. Token lair.
Oh, hello. That's
Oh,
that's a lot.
1,
That's a few.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Hi.
7, 8 zombies. Dogo. The air around you is a lot stinkier than you remember it, but there's zombies.
They're on top of the cannon. Get them off.
Lightning bolt is like a 5 feet radius. If I shoot one through this zombie, will it hit the crew members?
What are you firing?
A lightning bolt.
That's the fucking line, I think.
It's
Yeah,
just-
it should not hit anyone if you fire it that way, yeah. Except the zombie and the turtle.
Alright,
the
that
cannon.
doesn't actually.
And the cannon, possibly, yeah, but hopefully it can take it.
So if you aim it
Alright.
correctly, can it technically light the fuse?
I don't think it's
Or
loaded.
electrify the
it's-
cannon.
Yeah, it's not low.
Ah, damn.
And it's a DC 14.
DC 14 dex save, is it? Okay, cannon.
Yep.
Okay, the cannon is damaged, but it's fine still.
Yeesh.
Zombie. Fails. And I don't even need to roll it. Yeah, this zombie's toast. Just drops overboard. Dead. Very much dead. And then the dragon turtle. Dex saved from it. And it also fails. Yep.
Oh, I also have a tentacle somewhere.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep, there's a tentacle. Which one of these two? North or east?
The one here.
Alrighty then. That's a hit for 4. Yep.
And that's my turn.
Okay, this sailor is
Oh,
perturbed.
wait. The dragon turtle ended its turn inside the flaming sphere.
It did, yes. So it's another deck save for it.
Right, of course. It fails. Roll me some fire damage.
Ah!
That's a big boy, by the way. Goddamn.
Yep. Just a casual zombie dragon turtle. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing new there.
12 points of damage.
Yes, 12.
Oh, fuck, damn. Oh, it's resistant. Fucker.
I mean, you can't really see if the fire damage is doing anything or not, because it's inside, but, you know. Well, this sailor doesn't like being next to a zombie, obviously, so he'll... Well, he does what he does. He's a sailor. He's gonna knife it. I think that even hits. It sure
I think
does.
the AC's like 8.
Yeah, he puts it down, but...
Yeah.
Let's see. The zombie gets back up. He'll just use that time to go up here and aim that thing. Well, this top man doesn't like this either, so he's gonna... Well... Yeah, just bonk. Fuck.
We're the spirit guardians when you need it.
And that's him, Merwin.
Adding on to previous stupid questions,
Yes?
would it be for me to climb inside?
Good lord, what are you doing, man? Yes, you can climb inside the gaping wound of the zombie dragon turtle. Go ahead.
You realize you could get hit by a cannonball as side fire, right?
Yeah. I was just seeing if it's a possibility.
It is a
I don't know if I'm gonna do that
possibility.
yet.
Okay.
Are you trying to go out on a high note by building a ship, spending half a day on it, and then exploding?
No, I'm not. So either way, bonus action, I'm gonna ram the flaming sphere into its insides more. Do I have to roll for that? I need to remember.
I don't know. I think it gets a dex save somehow, but it'll be... I would count that as an automatic fail because it's down its insides.
Yeah.
It's also incapacitated still.
True.
I don't know if that.
Oh yeah.
It's till my next turn.
So, yeah, dexterity saving throw again for it.
Roll me the fire
It's
damage.
just incapacitated.
Okay.
Attacks with advantage.
It's not an attack though.
No, I mean for the cannons.
Oh.
No cannon has currently been fired.
Yeah, that's 12 points of damage.
Okay, yep.
Oh, Crapfin is below me in the course. Yeah, never mind.
And I'm gonna see all the zombies on deck. I'm gonna help out with that instead.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna huck an acid splash at these two here.
Yep. So they need dex saves, I believe.
Yes, please.
1 and 2. 1 fails, 1 saves.
Okie dokie. Nothing to the one that saves.
Correct.
The one that failed takes 14 points of acid damage.
Okay, let's
Nice.
see here. So on a 19. Nope, it's dead.
And then I'm just gonna move.
Closer to the gaping opening of the dragon turtle. Lovely.
Crunchy.
This zombie
What's it look
is
like in there?
well
Just gross and horribleness.
gross, horrible, dripping, meaty bits, fleshy bits, bone bits.
No weird creepy
Half a
necromancer
ship
wizard
in
hiding
there.
inside.
No
Half
creepy,
a shit.
no creepy necromancer wizard.
Why'd you
Tell him
tell me
there's
that?
Do
half
me
shit
a
in there.
quick
Now he's gonna
perception.
wanna-
What?
Now he's gonna want to stay.
Oh my god, is that the rest of... Is that the rest of Ogre's ship?
Do me a quick perception check, Merlin.
Be hilarious. So, oh my
Please tell me it's
god.
Ogre's
You can
ship.
see a symbol. It's the symbol of Olambor.
Ah, this is what's been eating all the Dragon Lady's ships. We found the mystery. We can
Good.
tell her about it.
No, she can't get to anything, so she'll stay at the helm. Just in case it turns dire. Zombie! Dogo! Getting a slap. 14 is a miss, I'm pretty sure. Zombie!
Actually, that's a hit because I'm not using mage armor.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh!
Well,
I
it's...
probably cast it.
it is 3 bludgeoning. The second zombie misses. So,
good thing you have permanent mage armor, huh?
Well, I mean, yeah, it helps. I'm gonna slap a chill touch on this zombie.
alright. Yeah, that hits.
God damn. +9, holy shit.
And he takes 11 and he can't regain hit points and he's got disadvantage on any attacks against me.
Okay, let's see here. That is a 16, and it's not a heal, so he would drop to 1 instead. If he... Yep, he's on 1. Sadly, it specifically states he drops 2 instead.
2-1. Yeah. Alright, well, that's me done.
Alright. Father Bob is gonna try and get that zombie off the cannon. Let's see here.
Is it easier to throw a zombie or kill a zombie?
Well, now that you've put this idea in his head, yeah, it might still work out. Maybe.
Depends on how bad a zombie rolls.
The zombie
Fuck.
stays on board. And then he'll bonk the other one instead with one of this. Well, that's a hit.
Nice.
That one
Nice.
down here. Let's see. That would be a 16. And it's dead.
Nice.
This zombie here. Well, that Chopman tried to stab it, so it'll try and bonk it. And miss. Crackjaw! You're surrounded by the
Well-
living dead and the looming shadow of a giant undead dragon turtle.
Well, to start with, I'm gonna smack that fella with a sword. Kerthmackle.
That's a hit. Okay, let me roll that real quick. And he's dead.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try and flashbang. Where's the tool for this to make sure I don't accidentally explode anyone's brains that I don't need to?
You can angle it to only hit those 3, yeah.
Okay. Flashbang through the door.
Deck save, right to left. 1, 2, 3. 2 of them fail, and let's roll that. Dead. Dead. Half damage. He's on 1, so I'll just roll that again for him as well. Dead.
And none of them are too close to the thing. I can't yank them off. What do I have for bonus actions still? Don't want to leap. Don't want to yank anyone. That's all I got for now.
Alright. Crapfum.
Well, since it worked last time.
You gonna do it again?
Yeah.
Welcome to the cheese train.
It's
I
the last
mean-
time I don't have enough 4-level spell slots.
Shit.
That's all of them.
She's buying you time. Let's see here.
I'm just
Yeah, we fucking need it.
Yep. It's incapacitated again, which means it just can't take actions and reactions. No extra
she's-
bonuses.
Gonna move over
Understandable.
there,
Yep.
and she's gonna use a bonus action to summon her knife.
Hooray for
Knife!
knife!
It's so nice to see you.
Stab this one in the back.
Yep.
Hit roll is 0.06. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. Okay, roll.
Oh!
Oh god.
Oh.
I think you hit him.
wow.
Okay, so that's a 17. Let's roll that. And he lives! Just a knife straight through the zombie. It pokes out the other side. The zombie looks down.
Did they get the
Brains.
roll on crit?
Ooh.
I think so.
Okay.
Oh,
Dang
oh
it.
dear sir, I do believe I've been stabbed.
Yep, there's
Brains!
only one condition which would prevent this. Right. Anything else you wish to do after that cool move that sadly didn't do much? I
Nope.
mean, you're single-handedly holding it at bay, so that's good.
Mm.
This cannon is currently loaded and aimed, so he will fire. I can't reach. I'll use this cannon. It's
And
fine.
he still has his reroll, so good luck, fella. Roll a crit. Fucking
Bam!
eviscerate this fool.
Reroll. Bam! Hit.
Yeah!
38 bludgeoning.
Two! Damn.
Just reels back.
Advantage because it's
Nope. I
incapacitated?
looked it up. Incapacitated is just no action and reaction.
Ah, okay, good. Never mind. Good.
Which is... I can't do anything.
It's still good.
Togo.
Well, the tentacle is gonna slap the zombie first.
Okay, that's a hit.
End his career. End its career.
8. Well, that's a 13. It dies, just.
Yes.
All the zombies
well.
are dead. Again.
Load cannon.
Okay, cannon is loaded.
It's my turn.
Okay, sailor. Runs down, aims it. Topman. Well, he's on the trigger again, so he's gonna fire it. He doesn't have a reroll. Kablam! Miss. 10
Damn it,
again!
again?
Every time. He needs more training. Merwin, go! Oh wait, the dragon turret.
Right.
He needs to roll fire damage again for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was also gonna ram him again with the
Okay, roll the
flaming
fire
sphere.
damage twice.
Okie dokie.
That's 10 and 8.
Yes. I really want to do it.
You just
I know I
ping-ponging
shouldn't.
orb and it's in your internal organs.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna clamber up to the side of the hole.
Ah,
Okay,
We do have bardic
I know,
inspiration.
and now what do you do?
it's sure it's not filled to the brim with zombies in there or anything.
I didn't see any zombies. I looked before I lapped.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You're at the
Okay.
opening, what do you do? Luckily you can't smell it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tentacles.
Oh god, oh, gross! Ugh, you're ripping up the inside of the rotting dragon turtle with your tentacle rod. Disgusting. Roll, please.
I'm sorry.
If you
Sorry.
grapple it, is it? Wait, no, it's too big to be grappled by the.
It's too
tentacle.
big, luckily, but gross.
Yeah, I was about to fucking say.
Disgusting.
Where's
God.
It's like watching an octopus, just little suckers ripping little pieces off of it.
where is it? I can't find it. Okay. Slap.
That's a hit, that's a hit. All three of them hit.
Oh, God.
Constitution savings throw, please.
Ugh. Ugh, disgusting. At least it had good... Fuck, it fails.
Oh, thank
well,
God. That's actually good.
Its speed is halved. It's disadvantaged on dex saving throws, and it can't use reactions for a minute.
And it
on each of its
also can
turns-
either do an action or bonus action, but not both, which is great.
Both, yeah. Each of the turns you can repeat the saving throw.
disgusting. Just...
1, 2.
It's not
There you go.
doing a lot of
Bludgeoning
damage to it, but... just the 3 tentacles latched to the inside of it. Disgusting.
It's the world's most grim grappling hook.
Ugh. Just chunks flying out of that hole, covering Mervyn in it.
Probably
Captain, the
stagnant
captain just gags a
ancient
little.
stomach fluids.
Zombie soul.
Oh God. Okay.
Gas power word kill.
That's gonna need some prestidigitation. That's hard to say.
That's
He's
such a
not his
fucker
own.
word.
Alright, well... You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna throw a fireball at him and see what happens.
Okay.
You've got plenty of target.
I think it's got disadvantage on dex saving throws as well, so...
Correct.
It sure does!
Yeah, that's a hit.
Hmm.
So the fireball lands on it, it sears its rotten flesh. But it's clearly not as effective as you would hope it would be, but it still does some damage to it. A good chunk of
Okay.
it goes flying.
Crispy.
Hmm.
If only it wasn't
Alright.
severely rotted.
Well, hey, you know, it's a smaller section that doesn't smell, so...
You ate worse.
Bob, this cannon has been fired, I'm pretty sure, so he loads and aims it. Crackjaw!
Fire! Wait, where's the cannon? That's the cannon. Fire! Oh, for fuck's sake, why is this thing only roll 10s?
That's a miss!
And it's an action to do that, yeah.
Yep.
So, no bonus actions necessary. That's me done.
Craftsman!
I'm just gonna throw a handful of sprinklers at the turtle. I'm gonna make it glow.
It's a dex saving throw, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Which
god,
it
it's gonna
has
get it too.
disadvantage on. Yeah, it's glowing. What colors?
Every
Yes.
color.
Just hit all the colours. There we go. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send my knife to stab because why not?
Okay.
Oh, I got advantage.
Roll with advantage. Yeah, that's a hit.
Stab little knife.
God, that knife hits so fucking hard.
Well, wouldn't you know it? The eye goes in. The knife goes in the eye, and straight into its brain.
Oh!
Oh,
It didn't get a
Okay.
They never
turn.
got a turn!
Just.
hooray.
Yes. So close to getting it a turn.
we didn't even need the monk bullshit to fucking stun it. We have Craftsman to do it now as well.
I only got 2 rounds of it,
That's fine.
and
that's
it's
fine.
2 4-level
That's what it
spell
takes.
slots.
That's all it takes.
Knifey did it again.
Knifey did do it again.
If he did, don't do it
You want to
again.
know what you avoided?
A lot,
I
a
guess.
lot of damage. and
A lot.
pain.
It's a siege monster. It does a metric effect. Yeah.
Freeze,
Oh, it's got
God.
freeze instead of steam. That's
That-
interesting.
Why do you think I didn't want to be in the group of people in the middle?
I was expecting steam, but you know, freeze is also applicable. Eek. Spicy. Let's see. How much damage does it do? Let's find out. Oh, we can't.
You
push for that.
can't. You don't have the rights for that. Oh, lovely.
Jesus Christ. 3
Yeah.
d12s.
Minus
It's the
15 of
death.
each of these numbers would be the damage to the boat. If only the breath would have hit you. Well, you got lucky, because you killed it, and it sinks into the sea. Shards of its skull and brains, like, just littering the deck.
And can I pop out the eye with my knife?
We get the.
Ugh, gross, but yes.
We need a part of the dragon turtle, don't we?
We need a
Oh, it's a
scale.
shell.
We need
Scale.
specifically
It's
a
just
Shell.
the
scale.
shell. Yeah.
Oh, we got an eye
grab
now.
part of its shell as it sinks. And I go, Captain,
Can
there
you-
was a boat. Half a boat in its stomach I could go investigate if you want.
It's
Ugh.
probably the dragon ladies. We might need evidence that we found the source of their disappearances. Actually, speaking of which, I start checking the corpses to see if they have insignias or anything.
These look dead longer than... I don't know. Well, you haven't seen the ship, but... Well, these look long dead. They're not the freshest corpses.
But do they have any telltale insignia of who they were originally?
Do me a history check.
History, you say? Okay.
Yeah.
Normal. History. 18.
You recognize one of the symbols. Well, one symbol, specifically.
Oh no.
You never want to see that symbol on enemy troops, because it's always trouble. That is the symbol of Fae.
They?
Yep.
Oh. Piss.
You've got a good feeling
Wow.
what that mage is now. And you don't like that.
Piss.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. Oh, that's real bad news.
Well, Mervyn, you swim into the sinking dragon turtle. You pry loose like a board with a symbol on it. The symbol of a lumber. That'll be proof, you suppose.
I'd probably see if there's any loot or anything left around as well. While we're there, you know, if I'm already gonna get covered in dragon guts, I might as well.
Okay,
See
do
if
me
there's
an
anything left.
investigation check.
Blammo!
You wanna add bardic inspiration on that?
Oh, yes. How much is the?
It's a D8.
And I get to roll that twice for a check.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll go +5, 22.
Captain?
Well, looking around, it looks like the ship has been picked clean. There's no furniture, there's no loot, there's no cargo, there's no weapons. Odd. Well, that was unpleasant, yes, Crackjaw. Make sure that the crew
about to get-
wash that crap off the deck. Christ, that stinks.
It's
Christ,
gonna
Lathander,
get
that
a hell
stinks.
of a lot worse. Then I produce the symbol. I assume.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah. You recognize it? Because if you don't, you'll
Red
definitely
Wizard of
recognize who it's from.
Fae.
Yeah. Thayans. Shit. That's real fucking bad. That explains the 7 fucking liches.
Hmm.
God. Thayans. That's... piss. I'm gonna check with Soul, see what if she knows anything that might help with this, but if this is a Thayan Red Wizard, we're really up shit creek. Soul?
Yeah.
I got some fun news for you. I picked this off one of the corpses, and you're probably gonna be either excited or concerned.
Why not
And I
both?
hand it to her. I hand it to her.
She's staring at it, looking at it.
Yeah, that's the symbol
Looks
of the
back at
Red
you.
Wizards of Fae.
Yeah. Where did you find this in
On the corpses.
of the turtle or the
The people. Which means we're probably up against one of them. And if it's a wizard, it might actually be one of them.
Oh.
Yeah. We are very, very likely in a bad spot now. We
I mean,
might need
how
help
is
with
that
this.
new? We've been in a bad spot for, she looks at the sun, weeks?
Yeah. This is up there. We
Oh.
probably want help. And I think we might be able to convince a very powerful individual to get help, or help in general. Because I know someone who'd be very pissed at this particular Thayan, that they've been ruining her trade routes.
You're lucky.
I mean, that's probably not a bad person to. We certainly need to inform her of this.
'Cause
She sort of
she was
disgustingly
very...
waves her hand in that direction.
Yeah, if there's any situation she would appreciate having taken off of her desk, this would definitely be one. And if she's fucking with her stuff, I'm sure she would appreciate getting rid of the problem altogether. In fact, I'm pretty sure if we get rid of this altogether, a lot of Faerun in general is going to be better off.
Probably. Should we? We have all the things we need for the wizard
We do.
blaster
We
stuff.
can...
We're
Do you,
not terribly
think Flax-
far from there.
do you think he'd be particularly interested in examining the body of a Thayan wizard? Maybe
Do you
we could
really
drag
want-
him in on this as well.
I mean,
Oh, I got.
I'm going to say that no one's going to want to keep these bodies on deck.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. But I
This
mean,
is- this
we're
is
going
enough.
after one. I'm saying maybe
Well,
we
we
could
can
drag
always
him
ask.
into this as well.
We can
It's
always
worth
ask.
a shot. He might be interested. He's a mad bastard after all, and this is tip of the mad bastard spear. So
Yeah,
who knows? I'm
interested in
just saying.
assisting us or interested in just knowing what they're from an academic standpoint would be. But
The more allies we
We could
have
ask.
for this particular situation, the better off we'd be.
get
This would
shouted at by
probably
a
be the
cat
point
from
where
someone else.
Merwin flops on deck. Try to clean his arm as best
Okay,
as he can.
everyone on
Wait.
deck. Constitution
No.
save, please.
He's literally covered in the metric shit ton of goddamn effluvia.
Soul is upwind and can't smell a thing. Thank
Upwind, unbothered.
Yeah,
Well,
we are in the safety zone over here.
I don't see a roll from Crackjaw quite yet.
I'm upwind with...
You gotta roll
Soul.
too, baby.
Oh. Anyway, I'm fine.
Okay, you're
We're
fine.
fine.
Toko and
Toko.
Crap, not so much. The rest of the crew. Good lord.
I don't think the crew was prepared to have literal effluvia emptied onto their ship.
Running away.
I would
So-
too.
I found the bolt that was in its belly.
Mervin,
Here's
go
one of-
wash off. Go wash off.
In water that's not near the... Ugh. I can smell you from here, bud. I'm sorry, but that you're not allowed
I'm
on the ship.
trying
Can you
to
clean
clean
that
it.
off? Buddy,
Fine.
think about what you just crawled out of. Look at that thing
I'm
and tell me
trying to.
you're fine.
I said I cleaned off before I tried to get on the ship.
Not good enough.
Pandy.
Okay,
Toss it
I'm
over
going
to Mervin.
back.
Also,
Not back inside.
Mervin, you were
Please
so
go back.
lucky. You're so
Yeah.
lucky the thing didn't come alive again with you inside it.
It would have been hilarious.
Oh, that would have
Frankly.
been absolutely
That's the roll I
fucking
did
funny.
there, by the way.
Oh, it could resurrect
Yep.
itself once. Oh god. Would it be like? You know what? Don't tell me.
It's a fun
That
little
would have been
guy.
amazing. It would have been amazing.
That
Yep.
would have been the biggest fucking shit show. We would have been like, yeah, this is fine, and they just turn around and he's just sitting on the side of the ship going,
Hi.
Bye.
hey, how you doing? Alright, so, I recommend aborting the hunt for the wizard for the time being, and accruing some favors. Because this is definitely one of those places we want favors, I feel. Having either an archmage, a mad archmage, but an archmage nonetheless, or and maybe a very, very powerful businesswoman on our side. Either would be good, both would be great. But if there's a time and a place that we need to call in favors,
Crack
I
jaw,
personally feel like this is...
the captain calls out over the deck. If the tower's incinerated in dragonfire, we'll have a hard time having the wizard undo his spell.
There's
Well,
that.
I believe, technically, we don't need a dragon as a dragon, because she does not take the form of a dragon. Usually, I presume. They seem to be able to
How
do
would
that.
you know that? You last saw her as a dragon in the water next to your
I'm
ship.
Dragonborn.
You are dragonborn,
I
but
don't know.
I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Fine. Hey, let's just rewind now. I mean, fair enough, but I don't know. I feel like having maybe financial assistance at the least, if not direct assistance, wouldn't hurt.
Get a replacement for that damaged cannon.
That too. Hell, maybe she's got lighter,
I can
better
fix that.
cannons.
Working on that.
We could probably just get her to give us the. Oh, maybe we could get her to. We can use the funding to upgrade the ship a little bit more. Like better parts, better materials, that sort of thing. Maybe some.
You got a problem with my craftsmanship?
Oh,
They can't see your.
but it never hurts to upgrade.
I mean, yeah.
Like maybe swapping out the heavy plating for lighter materials or something. I don't know. Lighter,
We get some-
stronger.
Auto cannons here.
Auto cannons. Do you know how expensive that kind of tech would be to make, let alone install?
Hilarious.
Well, we do have an arcane generator, so turning them into arcane and eldritch cannons is on the plan.
No, I had some thoughts about that. That's for later. That's for later. For now, we have to make a decision. I don't want
Well,
to
we're just
face. I don't
in
want
the
to
water
face a
trouble.
Thane straight on nose to nose without some form of superior firepower on our side.
What's a Thayan?
Red wizards. Real
Are they, like,
old,
color-coded
real
now?
nasty. They're basically the worst of the murderous wizard cults of death and lichdom and that sort of shit. They're real
What's a
bad.
lich?
Didn't someone mention
Remember that guy we
dragons
saw in
things?
that turned me into an ice cube by sneezing?
Yeah.
Think that, but worse.
Lovely.
'Cause they won't turn you back, they will just leave you dead.
Will they turn
That's
you into
what we're
fire
up
by
against.
sneezing?
Probably,
I think
yeah.
of fire when I think of red.
Well, think blood. Blood is more accurate to a red one. They will turn your blood into ash and sneeze it off of you. It's bad. It's
So-
real bad.
Was that one guy like a blue wizard then? Or a white wizard?
Oh, yeah. What's his face? Part of the, yeah.
Up north.
Yeah, we could... I don't think he's up to the snuff we're looking for. He's up there, but I don't think he's quite up there to want to be involved with this particular fight. We could try, certainly. Like, any favors we could pull in that would help would be great, but... It's a goddamn thing. And if it's one of the things, judging by the fact that this is what he brought to his front doorstep to stop people, odds are it is one of the things, which is incredibly bad for us.
What are the odds that it just brings this thing back by the time we're back?
I don't know if it works that way, but we can fucking well hope not. So there's a chance. I don't know how necromancy works, but unless you can completely and utterly destroy the corpse, which would be a waste of cannonballs or arcane abilities or just time. Ultimately, Captain, those are the choices I could think of. I'm assuming maybe we can have the Sultan inform the Lady of Alombor of the situation and see what she says. Flamstead's just down the road. Well, down the river sky. Oh, he's over that way, judged by the fact that this thing zooms
Well-
like a goddamn comet.
This ship, the entirety of the Sword Coast is but a day away.
I suppose, well, unless anyone has any objections, take your pick. As I said, in my opinion, I want backup if we're going after a Thayan, so either Flamstead, the lady, maybe the Blue Mage if we need to, any other faders we can call in. I don't want to call in anyone less than proficient in the ability to nuke it.
I mean,
Fireball.
do we want to use those favors now or save them for? I mean, actually, I suppose we can't.
I
really
would like
save
at
them
least
for...
one favor for this. The rest we
Guys-
save for whatever onslaught's coming, but we gotta
Let's
pick
go
something.
see if we can get this potion put together since we're here, and while we're there, we can see if maybe the wizard Flamstead can shoot us some assistance.
He'll either join us in the fight or hopefully give us something to assist with the situation, or he'll tell us to sod off.
Yep, that's usually how these situations go. So
Right,
We just
so I guess for next time, you'll be heading to Flamstead's then.
That appears to be the plan.
Interesting. Well, I guess that's where we'll leave it.
Bye, chat.
Teehee.